Hello for, I think, the 1.2 people who are actually here. Spark, Lily, say something.
Hi, I'm Lily Paris.
I sound like I'm combing through a fucking tunnel. You're just like, here, let me be right in your ear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we are having some.
But I need to turn up the game volume a little bit. Apparently more than that. I can hear it now at least. Alrighty. Again, I still sound like I'm coming from a million miles away, but at least you can hear me. The second half, I apparently was not heard at all, and it was absolutely ridiculous. We're coming through, so I don't have to. Alright, so this week we're going to be finishing up 50, and we're talking about movies. Ooh, exciting. I mean, I'm always excited about movies. So, movies are one of my favorite things. Oh, stories generally one of my favorite things to talk about, which generally includes movies. So, and of course, I have to redo everything.
That's the problem with being in second.
Oh no, go back. I'm not ready. I need to turn off my thing.
Oh yes.
Now I'm ready. So, yeah, we have 2 more cups to go in 50. Triforce Cup. Wasn't this my enemy for a little bit?
I think it was, but again, we're at 50, so it shouldn't be too bad.
That's true. I think. I mean, so far we've been able to just completely go into it.
Yes.
So.
I have to be careful with this one. Apparently, I do well on this one.
Yeah, and you get in first, all of a sudden it's like, Lily, that kind of messed up our thing.
Yeah.
So.
It happened like once.
Okay, it did happen once, but still, it was kind of funny though.
It was.
So I guess the topic of conversation is movies. Hey Lily, what's your favorite movie? And I mean singular movie, not series. It can be from a series. A singular movie.
Oh, my singular favorite movie. Sorry. Chronos. I think I don't know what my favorite movie is. It's a hard question. I like them all so much.
You really just don't have favorites of anything.
I really don't. Like, I would probably say my favorite movie. It depends on any given time what I'm feeling and like. But I guess, probably one of my favorite movies would be Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
We did go see that movie twice in theaters, yes.
We did, and I think it also. I just remember it's always because it's one of my favorite Harry Potter books, but it's just really enjoyed that movie because again, it's one of those where yes, it's supposed to be a serious thing going on, but again, we're still teenagers and we still have to deal with teenage stuff, so that is why I enjoy it. So I think like we have to deal with having crushes on our friends and seeing our friends being in different relationships and trying to compete with yourself that you are not in love with your brother or sister, but you are. But yes, so yes. She's my sister, yes. So yes, that I think is why sometimes that's one thing why I think it's one of my favorites. What's your favorite, Kronos?
Well, for some of those who will be listening, it is no surprise, and even to Lily, obviously, it's no surprise. My favorite movie is V for Vendetta. Oh God, I watched it first in 5th grade. I don't remember why we had it, but we had like gotten like it rented or something, and I'd watched it, and it was with cousin number 4. I don't know why I forgot her place in the equation there for a moment. But I remember watching it and just like I just immediately fell in love with that movie. I mean, I may be mildly anarchistic sometimes, but we're not that.
We're going sometimes, so we're going.
Hey. um, but it talks about power and responsibility and how the truth can easily be manipulated into what you want people to believe. And then also, honestly, like one of the most famous, like the most famous quote out of it is, "People should not be afraid of the government. The government should be afraid of the people." Which I think is so true, because if the people are afraid of the government, that's how we get dictatorship, fascism, all of that fun, non-good stuff out of government. So, would you stop hitting me with heat seekers, you asshole?
I haven't seen one heat seeker yet. I just got a second. I got on a second for like 2.5 seconds, and Yoshi took over. So.
Well, fine then. But but yeah, it does have. I like that it talks about power and responsibility and words offer the means to meaning, and for those who listen, the enunciation of truth. How hardcore of a quote is that, Lily? How hardcore of a quote is that?
Very hardcore, apparently.
I love it. Sorry. I could talk so long.
We could be here with the whole stream of Lily, Kronos talking about V for Vendetta. She will quote the movie from word to word. I have watched it. We recently just watched it. The fifth,
yeah.
And she basically was saying every word with it. So yes.
To be fair, I don't know every word.
Maybe she misses an A or a the, but.
Hey, okay. I do know a lot of. I do know most of it. If not by like direct quotations, then at least by general idea and feeling.
Yes.
Yes, I can probably outline the plot to you for the most part. But yeah, I could easily talk for ages. I wrote a little bit of it in an essay at one point in time. I mean, I also was writing about Watchmen too. It was a graphic novel class, so I read I read the graphic novel for Vendetta. I enjoy the movie better. So the graphic novel is still with its merits, obviously. But I did an essay on Watchmen and Vendetta because they're both written by Alan Moore. So yeah. I know a lot of things about Vendetta.
Yeah, you do.
How they basically filmed almost the entire movie with a different V. And then they had to reshoot. I don't know why. I don't remember why the other actor dropped out. But then they had to reshoot with Hugo Weaving as V.
Oh wow! I didn't
And
know.
some of those silent parts in there, they were filmed with the first actor from V.
Oh my gosh! I had a couple.
So
that is interesting. I did not know that.
yeah, and that Natalie Portman. I don't know why I forgot her name there for a moment. That scene where she shaves her head, she's actually shaving her head for real for the first time on camera. So, part of that is very real reaction to what was going on. So, it's a good movie. So, and there's fan theories about it, with both the. I should ask different questions, or else I'm just gonna keep on rambling about Vendetta. I know a lot about it, okay?
Oh fuck.
Favorite maybe not rom-com, but like romance. Favorite romance.
Oh, favorite
It
romance.
could be a rom-com. It could be like a romance. This type of movie. It could be anything really like that.
Oh my god. Oh god. That was bad. I fell off that one time. My favorite romance comedy.
I mean, rom-coms generally is what the movie genre is, but not all romantic movies are rom-coms, you know?
True. I would have to say probably Beauty and the Beast. Um, I know it's a cartoon, but there's also a live version.
We can continue.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it.
Are you sure you're working on it? Anyways.
Should it? Yes, Beauty and the Beast. I do enjoy the cartoon and the live action. So they're both one of my favorites. I will watch either one of them. Beauty and the Beast was our mother's favorite movie. So we kind of grew up with that, and it's always been a nice romance to me, and I just like it. And people who are always talking about it, and it's her choice. Her choice.
Yes, she chooses to come back.
Yes.
I know what my favorite romance is, and it's probably going to be a contrast to my favorite movie, you know. But my favorite romance is Pride and Prejudice. Could I get any more of a stereotypical romance out of me than Pride and Prejudice?
I love that they're both British actors and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, I like my British movies. To be fair, though, V for Vendetta takes place in England, and actually both take, actually both. They're still both very much so Hollywood-made movies.
They are. That is correct.
So yeah, I love Pride and Prejudice as a book. I mean, I prefer it as a book, but movie, I think Keira Knightley, and I forgot the actor's name, but he's still very attractive.
Well, he does play a very good Darcy.
He does. Because it's that subtle awkwardness and just like stiffness that he has that makes Darcy work. 'Cause that's what Darcy is. He's awkward, and that's one of the reasons why we like Mr. Darcy.
Yes, that is, yes.
But they do just such an excellent job. A random fact that I know about that movie is to get the scene at the end, like in the dawn, you have the mist and everything, they woke up early every single morning while they were shooting just to see if they can get that perfect morning to be able to shoot that scene.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I don't know when they got like what time period in the filming they got that in. But yeah, that happened. Oh my god, it needs that. Don't. Okay. So yes, I know random facts about my movies because then I get obsessed and I start like.
Oh, well, if we were talking about other random movies, I could give you random facts too, you know, so.
Well, how about we go to this, which I know you're gonna be fluent in. What's your favorite series?
Well, God, that's a hard one.
What's your favorite series, really?
Well, it's between Fast and the Furious or...
Not your guilty pleasure series, just series.
Okay, fine. Harry Potter. The Harry Potter series is my favorite series. I need to get this fucking ink off my thing. The Harry Potter series is my favorite series. I have watched all of them constantly. I actually spent I actually watched it into the New Year's one time. So, yes, it's my favorite series. It is my favorite series, and I can give you random facts about that all day long. So yes. Can I think of any of them at the moment? No.
I'm not the only one who obsesses over movies.
Yes, I do obsess over the Harry Potter movies.
Not that I can say much. I've done some.
And I will, yes.
With you.
She has. We recently just watched all the recent Harry Potter movies, so we could watch the 20th anniversary. I just got hit with my own fucking green shell.
Serves you right.
But since you know, we wanted to see the 20th anniversary, and so we did that, and so we watched all of them recently, and I could say a lot of the lines for the first 4 movies. The 5th one, like I said, the 6th one's my favorite. The last few movies, I can probably not say every line for word to word, but it's because they just came out recently, more recently than the first 4. But yes. And when I started, writing fan fiction, I did a lot of watching of the Harry Potter movies.
Which I got her fan fiction, by the way.
Yes, she did. And I would watch those movies back to back to back, and that's how I know most of the movies, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and 4th.
I'm going to go to bed before either of you to get us
Killed or worse, expelled. Yes. So,
It helps you out with some of the lines there.
yes, I do know some of them. Yes. Fluffy? Yes. Spartus? Yeah, so I can probably name a few. It's just been a while. Like, I don't know the last time I watched the movies, but,
Well, we lived.
I before, but we just watched them last year when we wanted to do it for the, damn you, Piranha Plant. We wanted to do it for the 20th anniversary of watching them. Because one of the things was we always loved to, I could say a moment where we were one time, I don't know if you guys heard of ABC Family. Now it's freeform, but when they did the Harry Potter marathons, there was me.
For every occasion.
And, yeah. And, well, hello, Harry Potter is a Christmas movie, okay? They show Christmas scenes in there all the time. Every movie I think has a Christmas scene in it. But they were doing a marathon and they were doing like a director's cut or something like that. And me and my sister, because we were supposed to go, we were going to go to a video store and get videos. Then we saw that they were doing a marathon. We decided we were going to watch the director's cut of Harry Potter without didn't care about other movies, like newer movies or whatever. We just wanted to watch Harry Potter in the director's cut. So that's what we did.
You did?
We did.
I don't remember that.
We did that, Kronos.
Huh. My memories for shit.
What's your favorite series?
Well, I do like my Harry Potter. I mean, I guess what I've watched the most out of the series, though, would be Lord of the Rings.
That is a good series.
It is. Mainly because I watch a lot when I'm sick, or I just need something on in the background because they're long and I know what's going on during them. And because of roommates and me not wanting to hear noises of what's going on in the other rooms, they now also put me to sleep because I've had them on to block out other noises. So, I could tell by the music of Lord of the Rings of where it is in the story pretty easily. And obviously the score is fantastic, obviously. But, and here's your random fact about Lord of the Rings. I'm full of random facts. God, I just forgot his name. The person who plays Saruman. I know his name. Anyways, he was the only one out of every. He actually met Tolkien. So, out of the entire cast, he met Tolkien.
Oh, nice.
And he originally tried out for Gandalf, but got Saruman instead. So, there's a lot of things. Viggo Mortensen broke his toe on set. Sean Bean, which that name feels like it should run, but doesn't. Hated going to location in helicopter.
Yeah.
So he would often walk.
And they would make fun of him.
And Viggo Mortensen just walked for like method acting, and Viggo Mortensen was basically Aragorn like throughout the entire thing, and it was hysterical.
My favorite character was Sam.
Sam's amazing. We always like Sam better than Frodo anyways.
Yes, he's the true hero of the story.
He really is! Sorry, it reminds me of playing Mario with my friend Cloud. I realized my name sheet wasn't close to me. Just to be on the safe side. I mean, the people we talk about generally are pretty much the same. Well, random work story, now that I'm thinking about it. Do you know how Jolly Green Giant keeps on wearing tighter and tighter shirts?
Yes.
His nipples were poking through his shirts yesterday, and it made me a little distracted.
I was trying to figure out some of his outfits, I think, because I don't think was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. He looked like, I don't know, like a poster, like the poster boy for like a prep school. He had the shoes, the pants that are high waters. Oh, no, the high waters.
Oh shit, I'm not even paying attention.
Don't worry, it's only 50, so we're good. He was wearing the high, the high water pants.
Were they white pants too?
They were like I don't think they were like white, but they were like a dark gray kind of thing.
Okay, they were pretty close to white.
Yeah, and he was wearing that, and I'm just like, Oh my god, he was the poster boy for prep school. And I like him, he's a good guy and all. But
He's a little bit ridiculous.
yes, with that I was just like, really, why are you wearing that? Oh good, thank you for throwing, we got another one, you fucker. And but yes, he was me and him, so he was, I was just trying to figure out why he was the way he was. I was like, why are you wearing this outfit? I'm sure many women have looked at him like he's very cute.
He's very traditionally attractive and very muscular.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, I think he either is at home, at the gym, or at work, and he basically lives at work in the gym. I don't even know how much he goes home. Um, so he's pretty, and he's not like bulky built. He's muscular.
Yeah.
So though when he was wearing that ugly Christmas sweater and you could like touch certain areas to make him light up, and I got to like touch the certain areas as I stopped pressing A as I'm, miming it with my hands even though I'm trying to play Mario Kart. It's like, okay, I get to touch him, which is weird also because he doesn't like being touched. I'm surprised he's like go ahead. Okay, you don't like being touched, Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah, so everybody in the store knows that he needs a girlfriend.
And we all make fun of him for it, like with best intentions, obviously. Because we were doing some, me and him, because he's my lead, and he's generally the one who does the supply orders. Because the D&D boss, for a little bit, actually forgot how to log into the supplies. Because Jolly Green Giant had been doing it. But our assistant big boss was up there too, and the assistant big boss was just ragging on him something fierce about his lack of a girlfriend, and it was good humored fun. And I think if Jolly Green Guy was actually frustrated, he would actually like say something, but I don't think he would. It was funny. I thought it was absolutely hysterical. I'm just like, I have things to do at the same time because I'm just trying to get the supplies done so I can go back to doing what I was doing, was already behind in the fucking salad bar. But yeah.
Thank you, Yoshi, for getting out of my fucking way.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm sure it'll make,
we did, one time we did, at a huddle, we have morning huddles at work, and, one of the bosses decided to rip on him about that, and we're like, and our goal is this time to get him a girlfriend, and it was just funny because everybody else in the room, he was beat red, which was hilarious, but yes, they were being very, but yes, it was just funny because his face was just so red. Haha, still give me a second, even though you can. But yes, it was really good, and it's fun just having fun with him. He's a fun guy. It's just
he is.
I like to mess with him all the time. So us both being leads, we had that connection with the other leads in the store. So yes, especially the perishable apartments. So yes.
But yeah, just he needs to stop wearing tight shirts. But I really feel like he's gonna start wearing a small shirt instead of a medium shirt, and it's just gonna be like he's just gonna be like suction cupped into it. Like I don't know how he wears the shirts he does now.
Right?
Though at one point in time he actually gave D&D boss a smaller shirt than D&D boss would normally wear, and it's like, and it was about the same level of tightness that Jolly Green Driver was like. D&D was like, I don't know if this looks good on me. Both me and Dog was like, no, it looks good on you.
Oh fuck! I can't stand that.
Yeah, you don't like this one.
No, I don't.
But it's very distracting sometimes, me working with two attractive men as my bosses.
Yeah, I don't have that problem.
No, you work with mostly women.
Yes, and the men in my department are not that cute.
No, really not. I apparently just looked out. I don't know if I'm looking out or just like, maybe I should not be distracted by ogling my superiors. But I ogle literally anybody who's attractive.
That's true too. I can't say much. It does have.
I ogle bakery lead sometimes because she's very cute.
You do think she's cute.
But To be fair, I don't see her as often as you know the men in my department.
Well, she works a lot of 5-to-1s too.
Fair. Um, I literally, because literally, main people I work with right now are 2 women and 4 men now because of the new dude.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, D&D boss, Jolly Green Giant, half boss, and the new dude. Like, I'm surrounded by men. To be fair, I know he had told me once, but I had forgotten that half boss is 10 years older than I am.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's 37. I had forgotten that he was that much older than me.
Wow.
So, it doesn't really look like he's 37.
No, he looks like he's around my age.
I mean, to be fair, it's only about maybe
4 years, but still.
yeah. Um,
Oh my god, what the fuck is going
I
on
need
with me?
to know the next time I see him. 'Cause I need to talk to him about Star Trek more.
I will tell you a funny story about work
Yeah.
here. So we have these pickles at work, and so I'm trying to get this, and I'm trying to I have to change my case, so I need new pickles. Trying to get the jar open for the pickles, could not get it open to save my life. So finally, I was like, all right, I'm gonna need a man's help. So I'm like, hopefully we'll have to wait till one of our managers comes in or whatever, because we have all male managers. And so my store director comes in, and I'm like, hey, can you open this for me? And he's like, sure. He gets it open on the first try. I'm like, fucker. But I was like, thanks. And I felt like in my head, I'm like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I do not need a man's help. Except for open pickle jars. And my coworker, she was the same way. She's like, I know I'm a strong, independent woman too, but sometimes you just gotta concede that there are things you need to help with a man's house with. So
True, and I mean, I work obviously. Both of us work in departments where we're doing a lot of lifting. But I think my department just maybe a little bit more than yours.
yeah.
But sometimes I'm just like, here, let me have the 2 strong managers in my department do things for me because I don't feel like doing it.
Right.
Like, there's sometimes that I can easily lift something up or like move something, but I'm just like, or I could have the strong men do it.
I feel like it makes them feel like they're needed.
You tell that to D&D boss next time you... No, tell that to Jolly Green Giant the next time you see him. But yeah, no, just part of it's, for me, just part of it's laziness, because I could lift up most of those things, because obviously I have to be able to lift up 50 pounds to work in that department.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just easier to have them do it. Though, in terms of the 2 women I work with, I'm definitely stronger than both of them. Sometimes combined, I think. So, but to be fair, I sometimes I think Miss Petty just doesn't want to do some of the lifting.
Nah, that's true.
So,
She does seem like that kind of person.
I mean, to be fair, she is an older woman. It's not like she's a spring chicken anymore. I'm not a spring chicken really anymore. But how about Lily, we fight and I murder you?
Well, I'm sorry, but
Now I am in second thanks to you.
I have past faith. It's only the second lap. You got this.
Only the second lap. There's only 3 laps.
All right, let's go back to talking about movies, because you know.
Rather than the random word stuff.
Yes.
All right. So, what are your favorite series? What are your favorite romance? Movies that just kind of surprised you. They didn't think that you were going to like, but you just kind of ended up loving.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me see about that movie.
I mean, I don't even know if I have an answer to that question. I'm the one who came up with the question.
That's a little hard. I'm trying to think of like movies that surprised me, or
maybe I'll rephrase it. We'll think on it. We'll come back to it maybe. Favorite disaster movie?
The Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't argue with that because that's my favorite disaster movie too.
It's one of my, yes, it's just so good. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is...
It's one of those movies I grow up with.
Yeah, it was like, people were like, oh, you shouldn't, oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill people. This is the last laugh. It is, it's one of those movies, oh, fucking train, that, just get to you. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill people. Knocking me out of the fucking way, now I'm at 6. But yeah, it's one of my favorite disaster movies. I wanted to say that one of the movies that I think about. Oh my god, this is terrible. That I surprised me, and that's one of my favorite movies that I will watch.
I do own that movie. Okay.
Um, I think would be The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. I was surprised at seeing one. I'm not a big Adam Sandler fan, but that movie I enjoy and I will watch over and over again if I catch it on TV or any other reason. So that would be my movie.
I'm still trying to think of my movie. I don't actually know if I have one.
That's true.
Because I'm generally pretty like, oh yeah, I like this movie, or don't like this movie. And if I don't like the movie, I don't tend to watch the movie.
No.
I don't know why I posed the question, but I don't even have an answer to it. I never really try to pose questions that I have answers to.
No, yeah.
But I don't know. I'm sure I'll figure out something.
Yes.
Eventually.
All right.
Let's do this. Favorite Christmas music?
Movie? White Christmas. It's one a classic, but it is a really good movie, and I enjoy it every time I see it because I just like.
Did you just throw a motherfucking heat cigarette at me?
Sorry, Melissa. But it's just one of my favorite movies, and I will watch that constantly. I will watch that movie in the middle of July because it is just one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Well, mine's Love Actually. Definitely that ensemble cast type of deal.
It does have a good cast.
Alan Rickman, may he rest in peace. Alan Rickman was one of my favorite actors. Well, still technically is one of my favorite actors. He's just no longer alive. Thanks, Amy.
I know.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite Christmas music. Wow. Movie. I don't know why I keep on saying movie.
I was like, yeah, I don't know why he had that, but yes.
Superhero movies.
Oh, superhero movies. I'm particular to Captain America. The original. I do like all the Captain Americas. I love all the Avengers movies. So, yeah, I'm more of a Marvel kind of person than a DC person. We'll go with that, too.
I'm more of a DC. My favorite superhero movies are the, oh, Christian Bale! Yes, the Christian Bale Batman movie. To be fair, I think the second one came out around, like, my 15th or 16th birthday. And we actually went to go see it for my birthday, despite the fact that I hadn't seen Batman Begins. And I just loved it. I loved Heath Ledger as the Joker. Favorite Joker, by the way. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna, bend on that. Yeah, I know people like other Jokers, but, he's my favorite. And just, I love that, the Dark Knight trilogy. The Dark Knight specifically being one of the best superhero movies in general, in my unprofessional opinion on movies. But I think it was done beautifully. Ooh, that's a category. Favorite, like, artistically done movie. Where, like, yeah, no, in all movies each scene's a plan, but you have, it feels more of that, like, the atmosphere, building that atmosphere more so than just the storyline,
Mm-hmm.
While you're thinking, I can tell you my movie if you want.
Go right ahead. I'm thinking about that one.
Professor Marston and the Wonder Woman.
Mm.
I love that movie. One, because it shows a polyamorous triad. And I like that. But also it's so beautifully done, such care and love into the movie. So. And Luke Evans? Not the actor, right?
Luke Evans, yeah.
Yes. He does an amazing job. And also he's pretty to look at, not gonna lie. So that's my movie at least.
Oh, can we get past this? Thank you.
Apparently not.
Well, this is gonna take a second. Sorry, guys.
Apparently we have to go through all of the credits.
I don't know if I have a movie that just the artistic. Trying to think that just the artistic thing that gets me. I don't think I have one. Cause I'm trying to think. I'm just trying to go through all the movies that I enjoy. That just like, oh, no.
I mean, to be fair, I will literally go see a movie for the aesthetic of it.
That's true. Me, I'm more of the story person.
I mean, I like the story and it has to have a good story too, or else it's gonna be like, but the aesthetic of movies. If I'm going to see a movie, I like it to be beautifully done too, sometimes, depending on the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, or at least interesting. Because I know two of my favorite movies are Alice in Wonderland, the new one. I go say it's new one. It's 12 years old. It's no longer really new.
But the original Alice in Wonderland movie is like 1960s.
So I mean, in bad terms, it's definitely new. Yeah, the 2010 Alice in Wonderland and Sucker Punch.
Yeah, those movies I don't know what to say about that, but yes.
It's partly the aesthetic. I'm not gonna lie, and the soundtracks. Oh my god, do I love the Sucker Punch soundtrack.
You do like those movies. I want to get this.
You're just like, I just want to get through the credits.
Yes.
What was your favorite movie when you were younger?
Favorite movie when I was young.
Not including cartoons / Disney movies.
Not including?
Not including. That's a category unto itself.
When I was younger, like, when I was like a kid kind of thing. Well, technically that's a Disney movie now.
What?
Anastasia, because...
I said no cartoons, too.
Damn you! I don't know. I guess when I was a kid, it was mostly Disney movies. Because a lot of movies that I'm thinking about are like, I found out when I was like older. But I'm trying to think of like, probably I think maybe Grease if you want to go that way.
That works. I mean, one reason why I asked that question because I knew my answer. Clue.
Clue? Yes, Clue. Oh, let me tell you a story about that one. Alright, it's, it's Saturday, so me and my mother, we're trying to sleep in. And my sister decides she needs to go watch Clue early in the morning.
I really actually thought that was late at night. I didn't realize it was the other way around.
And so she turns on, so she has it really loud. It might have been, I don't know, but me and mom were trying to sleep. I know that it was really loud. So we had to like, I don't know, it was like I could hear word for word. That's how loud it was. And I was in the back bedroom. To
be fair, that apartment wasn't very big.
No, it wasn't. But again, I don't know how it was that loud. But yes, that was something that, yeah, so I can see that being her favorite movie.
Yeah, well, I like mysteries. I really do.
I think we're finally done.
Oh my goodness.
Took 15 days later.
15 years later. It is my favorite movie when I was younger. Then, let's go cartoon / Disney movie.
My first, well...
And it doesn't have to be a cartoon. Just Disney, I guess, because my favorite technically is not a cartoon.
Well...
We're on 100, right?
Yeah, we're on 100.
Okay, awesome, let's start.
My favorite, I think, Disney movie, when I was younger, I think it was like Beauty and the Beast. And then when it came out, it was Mulan. like the cartoon Mulan, and that was always.
We have yet to see the live action version of Mulan, have we?
No, we have not, and we do have Disney Plus.
Yeah, I know.
It's just it hasn't fit in our time schedule yet. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that haven't fit in our time schedule yet. Somehow we're finding time to stream for 3 hours each week.
Well, that's different.
It is different, to be fair. I mean, I gotta say, well, mine's Cinderella. The Brandy Cinderella.
Yes.
Because that live action Brandy Cinderella, one, because I saw a princess who looked like me. And I loved the music.
Music was just great.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't even know honestly, I don't actually know the last time I watched the cartoon Cinderella version of the original Disney. I don't even remember the last time I watched that. It's not even in recent memory. Or even, I don't know if I actually have a memory of watching it, but I probably have obviously watched it all the way.
Yeah.
I just don't have any recollection because I never wanted to watch that one. I wanted to watch the Cinderella one. The Cinderella one. The Brandy one. But so yeah. Motherfuckers! I hate everyone! Hey, and that's you, haha, you fucking stepped on banana.
What up, fucker?
Yeah, that's my favorite Disney. My favorite cartoon Disney movie is Mulan. I'll make a man out of you.
Yes.
So, that's always a good one. There are so many movies I like, though.
I know. Oh, let's see.
I'm actually a random fan of Finding Nemo.
And Finding Nemo's good. I know I'm always a fan of, any movie that was made in the 90s because, I grew up in that era, so.
Lion King 2, and why are all of a sudden animated lions sexy? Like, what the
fuck?
Disney?
Yep.
And the fact that is almost a universal feeling with people is absolutely hysterical. I thought I was weird. Like, how am I liking a animated lion? Now it's not even a human character.
Right?
But no, that's damn near universal.
Yeah, one of my, I think my favorites is Titan AE. Now that's an old one.
I don't remember the last time I watched Titan AE.
I don't remember the last time I watched it, but that's one of my classic ones. I will actually just watch that. Well, for the longest time, I only had it on VHS. I know for all you young people, you don't want to try to figure out what a VHS is.
You know that makes you sound ancient, right?
I know I'm ancient. That's not the point. But then it took forever just to get it on DVD, for me to get it on DVD.
Yeah, that's fair. Some movies are hard to get on DVD.
Yes. So yes.
Oh, fuck. Other animated movies. It's not Disney. It's not technically Disney, but Quest for Camelot.
Oh, that was a good one. The music is always good.
I didn't come here to be insulted. Well,
where do you usually go? Yes, that was good. The music is good in that one. The female lead is just awesome.
Right?
Like,
so take on the fucking world, please.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna. And I think somehow it connected with our mother, with the mother story, like letting your child go. Even though she wasn't letting us go at that time because we were still young enough to stay at home, but getting there, I think that's what it was the most. But yeah, so no, that's a good one too. Always been a favorite of ours has been Anastasia growing up.
Yeah.
That has always been a favorite. We have had so many favorites growing up as kids. We watched every Disney movie that came out.
Bunch of 80s movies, obviously.
80s
movies.
Goonies, yep.
Robin Hood. I like Robin Hood. I don't think you like Robin Hood much.
I like Robin Hood.
Okay.
That's always a good one. Because I know people don't care for it.
It's a little ridiculous sometimes,
it is.
not gonna lie.
But again, and it has Alan Rickman in it. What goes wrong with that? I will
I'm
cut
gonna
your
cut
heart
your heart out
with a spoon.
Why a spoon, cousin? Because of a heart for you, twits!
Yes. Again, like we said, we know a lot of words from different movies.
Goonies.
Goonies.
Goonies never say die.
Yeah, Goonies never say die. That's always a good one.
Which, connecting back to music, one of my favorite band, Yellow Card, it makes some Goonies references on occasion. Which I love. They literally have a song called Martin Sheen or JFK. But, and of course, me being a lover of both, I'm pretty sure that's a connection. Am I 100% sure? No. But, we're going to say so anyways.
Another Footloose, the Kevin Bacon version, not the new one, the 1980s version where.
To be fair, I watched it only a couple of times. I mainly remember more of the soundtrack, more so than anything.
Yes, the music is good, and the show movie is good too. Because I don't know where I'm going. But yes, I've watched the movie's good. Let me throw out a heat secret to you, because you already passed the finish line, and I'm in second here. So yeah, no, that was always a favorite one of mine, because it's a nice 80s movie. And then, well, Grease was before 80s. Any classic movies, like, from before 1980s that you enjoy?
Oh, that's a hard question. Oh God, I have to think. Oh my, movies before 1980s. That's a good question. Oh my God, I'm trying to think now. I'm looking at all the movies that are over there.
I know mine is. Mine's is McClintock. I know people are like.
I mean, I guess if we're going that way, mine probably would be Seven Brides and Seven
Brothers. Yeah, that's a good one. McClintock is one of the. It's a John Wayne movie. It's a really good movie, and yes, and Seven Brides, Seven Brothers one again the movie. And where else are you gonna find 7 attractive redheads? Again, most of them were probably not natural redheads, but again, they were all very attractive men.
7 attractive redheads. Just look at the fucking Weasley family.
Oh, that's true. That is true. They do. Well, if you see who they married, yes. Ron Weasley got the brightest witch of his age somehow. We're still trying to figure that one out. But yes. Yoshi, get behind me.
Yeah. For some reason, like my classic movie stuff is just actually, when was Willy Wonka made?
Oh, that was like 1960s, 1970s.
Because then that would be my favorite classic. And obviously not talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp.
No.
Willy Wonka on the
With
Chocolate Factory.
Woman, yes. I was like,
who improvised half of that shit, and people were like, and sometimes those reactions from the other actors were genuine because you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes. Oompa, loompa, loompa-dee-dee. Yes, Willy Wonka was never one of my favorites, but again, my sister likes those weird movies again, so.
I like weird movies, I like weird music. I'm just kind of a weird person.
She is, but I love her anyway, so.
I would hope so. I wouldn't be streaming for 3 hours every week.
Alright, yeah, so. Oh, yo.
So yeah, that would be my favorite classic movie, would be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes, that's a good one.
There are just so many movies out there, though. I like so many of them.
They're all like, now, to me, I'm very historical. I always have my favorite history movies. That if they're true stories, not true stories, it doesn't matter. If they love history, I enjoy them. One of my favorite ones is Glory, 1980, Denzel Washington. You got Matthew Broderick. Oh my God, Morgan Freeman. You got a whole bunch of good, beautiful black men in that movie, and it is about the 54th Massachusetts. Now, if you don't know what that's about, I can't help you. I would hurt you.
AKA, go look it up.
Yes.
It's history stuff. I mean, my favorite historical movie then would be Remember the Titans.
Oh, that's a good other Denzel movie.
It is. But that's the only historical movie that I can think of off the top of my head that wasn't Professor Marston in the Wonder Woman, which is about the creator of the Wonder Woman comics.
Yeah.
So, technically historical, but I'll take Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans is a good one. I remember watching that in school a lot for some reason. I don't know why.
Or Hidden Figures. That's also a good movie.
Oh, that's a good one too. But I do have a lot of historical movies that I enjoy. And I am doing terrible on this lap. I don't know what the.
Apparently, talking about movies is just distracting you.
I know. Oh, yeah. So, ooh, trying to think of movies that. Trying to think of all the movies that I enjoy.
We enjoy a lot. How about this? Movies based off of classic literature. And I'm not talking just about like a screen adaptation like Much Ado About Nothing. I am talking about based off of.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, She's the Man, 10 Things I Hate
Yeah,
About
but-
You, those type of things.
Mine should probably have to be Little Women.
Not screen adaptation.
Okay, fine. Okay, then it would probably be 10 Things I Hate About You.
Thing is, you stole my answer. Mine's 10 Things I Hate About You.
Well, it's just a
it.
good movie. One, you got a Heath Ledger in there, and then the ending where she's like, I hate the way, and you're just like, and again, her teacher's awesome. I wish I had an English teacher like that.
I'm going to be that English teacher one day. You know that, right?
Yes. And her dad, who's hilarious, like, you will not get knocked up, you have to walk around with the belly.
Or just like talking about things like you're not supposed to do at the party. It's like, oh my god, I'm giving them ideas.
Yes. Yes, it's just a good movie in general. And you got Jordan Love Hewitt, and the cast is amazing, and it is.
It's a good movie. Obviously, there's a lot of classic things. One of the reasons why I said classic movies based off of classic literature, because Easy A is also based off of classic literature.
Oh, that is true. It is based off of
Scarlet Letter.
Scarlet Letter, yes. Which is also a good movie because Emma Stone is just amazing in that movie.
Mm-hmm. And I just love the sequence of her all of a sudden becoming obsessed with Pocket Full of Sunshine.
Yes, yes. She's like, thank you, Grandma, for the $5. Pocket full of sunshine. Yes, this is how I spend my vacation. You know, my weekend. Pocket full of sunshine. Yes, that's always a good another adaptation of that. I'm trying to think of any other ones.
I mean, there's a million and one probably. There's so many different versions of Taming the Shrew out there, because there's a Western movie, I don't remember what it's called, that's basically a version of Taming the Shrew.
Oh, I know. I think I know what you're talking about. It has John Wayne in it.
Yeah, most Western movies that I know have John Wayne in them.
But I can't think of the name of it, but I do know what you're talking about because him and the actress have been in several movies together.
And I think one of the end scenes, he's literally spanking the main actress.
Oh, that's I think is Taming of the Shrew. McClintock.
Is that McClintock?
Because
Am I thinking of that movie then?
Because it's still his daughter's coming home and his wife and the whole town is like very excited about her daughter coming home from school.
I don't know. I just remember that specifically. I know it's an adaptation.
Yes, I'm thinking it is because he does spank his wife. He's like, I'm done with this because she's gone for but Arizona territory. He's a big guy and she's all, yeah. That could be true. But there's also a lot of John Wayne movies out there. Fuck that.
Then you also do have She's the Man, adaptation of The 12th Night.
Yes. If I want to go.
One of my favorite plays. I saw my school actually, when I was in college, my school actually put that on, and they did an 80s version of it.
Oh.
It was amazing. I loved it.
One of my, it's not really, I guess you could say it's an adaptation, is Sydney White, Amanda Bynes again, because it is a good one, because she, again, it's a Snow White adaptation, they go into college, but to how they're just dorks, and the nerdiness of it, and just how they're all nerds that play D&D and all this stuff, and how she's just like, sure, I'll just go with you guys, and we'll do this together. How the fuck did I just do that?
I don't know. Clueless, which is a Emma adaptation.
Yep. Which I like Clueless, but I hate Emma.
No, I tried reading Emma. I could not get through that book. Oh my god, I love me some Jane Austen, a lot. I could not get through Emma.
Yes. I'm trying to think if there's any other adaptations that we trying to think of.
There's probably many, to be fair.
Oh god, yeah. We don't even realize that some of them that they probably have out there.
Bro, I mean, technically The Lion King is an adaptation of Hamlet. Lion King 2 is an adaptation of
Romeo and Juliet.
West Side Story!
Yes! West Side Story is a good one. The original was good, and the new version is good. That's out right now.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, again, West Side Story. I was not a big fan of Romeo and Juliet, but I do like West Side Story. So
I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Romeo and Juliet either. But I guess I more dislike everybody's like, oh, it's a romance. It's literally a tragedy.
oh, we entered them. Yes, it is a tragedy. It's a tragedy. If people are like, oh, it's a romance, they're young. They're 13 years old, people.
Half the cast ends up dead,
Yeah,
including the two main
character.
characters.
Yes, and I'm so glad my sister read that and she agreed with me. Another one of my favorites is Beastly because it's based off of Beauty and the Beast.
That's true.
It's not everybody doesn't care for it. A lot of people don't care for it, but I enjoy it because again, I like weird, strange movies like that. But yes.
I thought I was a strange one out of the two of us.
Shut up.
There's so many adaptations of so many different things.
As much as I would love to use the car from, that car makes me think of Monopoly, the car from Monopoly.
It definitely does. I'm just trying to think of if there's any more adaptations that I can think of off the top of my head.
Ever After.
It is the adaptation of Cinderella.
And that one, oh my god, that one is just... If you ever see that movie, it's Drew Barrymore, but it is amazing because the story, I have to watch it again. It's just so good.
I know, now it makes me want to watch Ever After. I love Ever After.
I know, I forget about it sometimes, but yes, it is just a good movie. You just enjoy it immensely because you love her, and she becomes the Queen of France. Well, who wouldn't want to become a queen? But still.
Yeah, God damn it, now I want to watch Ever After. Sorry, sometimes I forget that movie exists, and I didn't own it for the longest time either.
Yeah.
So, sometimes like, oh yeah, Ever After, and it's
yes, it's a good one. There are plenty of movies that are adaptations of older stuff that, hey, you get an idea and you don't realize it and you're like, wait a minute, this sounds familiar. But yes.
Well, maybe the appropriate thing now to move on is not necessarily just now it's screen adaptations.
Yeah, screen adaptations.
So I'm assuming Little Women would be yours.
Yes, I do like Little Women. There is which I really gotta get this one. But I do love. Oh, it took my fucking shell, you fuckers. But I do love Little Women. I'm particular to the Winona Ryder Little Women, but I do like the new one that came out with, I can't think of the actress's name, but that has a whole bunch of young actresses in there, and then Emma Watson, I can't think of other ones that are in there. But they also have a modern day one, like a little modern day one. Oh my fucking god, oh my god. That I like, but I don't have a chance to buy it yet, but I really enjoy that one too. But yes, any Little Women, because Little Women was one of my favorite books growing up, so.
Fair. I think my favorite screen adaptation would be Much Ado About Nothing.
That's a good one.
Literally, basically just a filmed Shakespeare play.
Yes, it is a good one. Well, hello, I love...
Kenneth Branagh, whatever the fuck you pronounce his last name.
And we got, I would say Emma Watson.
Thompson.
Emma Thompson, yes. But, yes, those...
With Denzel Washington, again.
Yeah.
Keep him showing up in a movie.
You got, then you got
Keanu Reeves.
Who plays a very bad prince, but you still want to sleep with him.
He's very attractive.
Even though Keanu Reeves is over ages, but yes.
And, God, the one dude from House.
Yes.
And also, Dead Poets Society, I think. I don't know if you watch. I know I watch it with Mom, but it has Robin Williams in it.
Yes, I know Dead Poets Society. Yes, I didn't realize he was in there, but yes, I know who you're talking about. So.
Yeah. I mean, I know you knew who I was talking about, but for other people, like the one dude, I don't remember his name, but he's been in random shit like that.
Yes. Oh god, it's just so good. And the versatile one of actors that you got all these actors there, but yeah.
Right, it's another kind of almost ensemble cast.
Yes, which is always amazing, and I always like that, but yes.
Isn't, the cousin Margaret, isn't she Umbridge as well? Is she that same actress? Or do they just look really similar?
I think they might look really similar. But
they
again...
They look really similar, but
Yes. But, yeah, no. But yeah, because I think she might be a little older, because she's been in other films. I know she was in Shakespeare in Love. If you ever want to watch a movie, that dude, you don't want to kill Umbridge. Watch Shakespeare in Love when you watch her in there, because again, you don't want to kill her. She's a fun character, and actually, she's a very fun person because her and again, I'll give you a Harry Potter fun fact. The person who plays Maggie Smith and the person who plays Umbridge are very good friends. And I am not paying attention to my screen
No,
here.
you're not.
They are very good friends in real life. So when they're doing the take where they're talking about how to discipline Harry, and they're going up above the steps, if you remember that part of the fifth movie, it's funny because they through every take, they had to stop the takes because they kept laughing so much. So they were like, yes, let's not. And they just kept laughing because they are really good friends in real life. So.
I guess I both like do screen adaptations when also one of my favorite movies is Pride and Prejudice, and obviously that's a screen adaptation. Then we go with other things of having, Emma Thompson and the person who plays Umbridge, I forget her name, in the movie together. You have Sense and Sensibility.
Oh, yes, that's a good...
Another Alan Rickman movie.
That is a good one, too. That is a good one.
I love Sense and Sensibility. I love the book Sense and Sensibility, too.
Sense and Sensibility is a good book. We also have, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Hugh Laurie?
Yeah, not Hugh Laurie, but the other guy, Grant. Oh, God, I can't think of his name now. I know his last name is Grant. I can't think of...
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I forget that Hugh Grant shows up in the oddest places.
He does.
But yeah, because he's in there, too.
Yeah. So, yes, there's a lot of...
We like British movies, apparently, and have...
Well, we like British actors. Let's just go with that, because, again, we love British actors. They're just so...
Like I love Hugo Weaving.
Yes.
But yeah, yeah, Hugh Grant. We have Hugh Grant and Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
But
I'm about to kill someone.
It's just good movies.
Yes, there are plenty of good movies that we all enjoy.
And I can still think of a million other good movies that I enjoy too.
Yeah.
Outside of the ones that we've already talked about for our favorite.
Yes, there's so many movies that we enjoy, that we grew up in. We do not like horror movies, if anybody is ever wondering. Horror movies is not our particular fan base.
I'm afraid of clowns because of fucking Pennywise, because I watched the original It when I was 5.
That we blame on our grandmother.
And number 3.
Three, yes. Who will be coming over for dinner tomorrow? So.
Yes. And I will still blame it partially on her, though apparently I closed my eyes during the scary part. I don't care, I'm so fucking terrified of clowns. And I love, Tim Curry. I love Tim Curry.
Oh,
so
Tim
much.
Curry.
But it took me a long time to realize that he was Pennywise, too, in the original.
There's also so many Tim Curry movies that are good out there. Rocky Horror Picture Show is a good one.
Oh, I will feel, that's a cult classic. Not just a classic, that's a
cult. That is a cult classic, I'm not gonna lie. But Tim Curry, he's been in so many things. Clue, another reason why my sister loves Clue so much, and then he's also been in Three Musketeers.
I forgot about the Three Musketeers. I love Three Musketeers.
We watched that constantly one year. I don't know why, but because it was the music again.
Oh,
one, no. But yes, that one was a good one. Yes, and he's in that one again. If you want to see God, I can't think of his name now. Cause if you guys watch NCIS Los Angeles,
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell, yes, young Chris O'Donnell. Watch Three Musketeers. He's the young actor in that one, and it's just weird seeing him that young compared to seeing him now. But
I mean, he's also in a Batman and Robin movie. I remember just because I'm on social media, Tumblr, I think it's just they were talking about like the completely pointless scene of Chris O'Donnell as Robin putting on his very tight spandex uniform. You just see his ass just there in the spandex, and it's funny. I just remember that, but I know he's also in that as well. But yeah, also Three Musketeers, because you have God, what's his face? I got this sash from the Queen of America, dude.
Oh, got it. Because she's on the Chicago Met. I can't think of his name now.
Oliver Platt.
Oliver Platt, yes,
Oliver Platt shows up in random places too.
he does.
But we like Oliver Platt.
We do.
He was in something that I'd watched in elementary school with like not Babe Ruth. The Paul Bunyan and the cow, like the blue cow Babe, I think was the name of it. He was in that.
Oh.
A random thing about that at one point in time, I think. But
Ah.
I don't. It was so long ago and I barely remember it. But it was something here because in where I used to in Wyoming, it wasn't that legend wasn't that big as it was here.
Ah, okay, Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan, yeah.
Again, well, because it's mostly a Minnesota legend, and we live right here in Minnesota.
That's true. But, God, I forgot about Three Musketeers. I love that movie.
It's always a good movie.
I absolutely love Tim Curry as a villain. He's a good villain.
He is a good villain.
He has that Cheshire Cat type of grin to him.
Yes, he does.
So, again, 80s movies. Oh no, I think that's in the
90s.
Okay, it's not late. I think it's early 90s, but still
Yeah.
90s.
Yes.
God damn it, stupid fucking thing. So yeah, I love me some Tim Curry. Especially a young Tim Curry. Attractive man when
Come
he's
on.
younger. Not that he's bad looking now, he's just significantly older than me.
Yes. He did play in a couple episodes of Criminal Minds.
Yes. So.
Because he was a bad guy, and again, he plays bad guys very well.
But yeah, Three Musketeers also based off of classic literature.
Which, totally, if you have to actually read the Three Musketeers, I actually have read the Three Musketeers.
I want to, just haven't gotten around to it.
It's actually a really good book.
I also like Alexander Dumas. I want to also read The Count of Monte Cristo. Because that's half of what V for Vendetta is based off of is The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, that is true. I know, you gotta...
Because he cared more about revenge than he did about her. Yes, I'm directly quoting V for Vendetta. Leave me alone.
Well, as you can say, one of my guilty pleasures is the Fast and the Furious series. I learned never to take my mother to go see those movies. Because she's like, it's not plausible. I think I remember which one I went to take her to see. It was one of the more recent ones. And I was like, Mom, that's supposed to make sense. That's the whole point of Fast and the Furious. It doesn't make sense, but it's still good. And yes, I was devastated by Paul Walker's death. Fast and the Furious was watched with a friend one time, the first time I saw it. And whenever I went over to her house, that's the movie we would watch. And then when the second movie came out, we were there right away to go see it in theaters. We each had our husbands, so yeah. And then I just continued to watch them afterwards and just watch all the Fast and the Furious movies. So yes.
I've seen bits and pieces, I think, of everyone, but I don't think I've watched all of them all the way through yet. Even though I know we own all of them.
We do own all of them.
But I haven't actually watched all of them. And I feel like my sister feels like that's slightly blasphemy.
Well, to me it is, but to you, probably not.
No, I mean, they're fun, but...
That's the thing, I think, again, they're fun for you, because they're fun for me. So, they're not your kind of movies, I don't think. It's not like you don't like action movies, but...
Yeah, those aren't really my style.
No.
But, I mean...
I'll take her to go see the movies, so...
Oh yeah, I went to go see the last one with you.
Yes, you did. I think I actually got the last one, the most recent one, yeah.
I don't think so either. But like... I like action movies. Losers is good.
Oh, Losers are good, yes.
You know, Pretty Men.
Who doesn't love Pretty Men?
We have, Captain America, last name.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Evans, there we go.
Yeah.
Forgot his name there for a moment. We have Chris Evans before he was Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
singing "Don't Stop Believing" in an elevator and then quickly changing.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite scenes. And I'm not paying attention and falling off the edge. And this is the last lap, so let's hope it doesn't go downhill. I love Losers. It's one of my favorite movies.
Hello, A button.
Idris Elba.
Ah, yes.
There's you. Zoe Saldana.
Oh, yeah, that do.
It has a cast for sure.
It does.
There's actually more people in there, but those are the ones I can name. I know the head honcho dude, the leader of the group. He's been in Watchmen. He's in The Walking Dead as well. I just don't remember what his name is. So.
That's the first time I missed that.
So yeah,
There have been plenty of, yeah. We also have, oh god, Kingsman.
Oh yeah, Kingsman's fucking fantastic. Our mom hates those movies because she thinks some of the humor is crude, which it can be.
See, again, they're British actors. They're gonna be crude.
But like, I find it absolutely magical. Not magical, but wonderful. I enjoy the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's hysterical.
And the newest one is very good too. So.
Mm-hmm. It's actually, it has some of that humor in it, but it's actually a very more serious movies than the other ones.
Yes.
I mean, in the other ones, I was Colin Firth. Love Colin Firth.
Oh yes. And that's when I fell in love with his name. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Torgan. I think I can think of his name now. But the actor was a young guy, not opposite. Who played Colin Firth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember his name either, but he's also in Rocket Man.
Yes. Oh, Rocket Man. Now that was a good one too.
Mm-hmm. And fun fact, he is actually singing throughout Rocket Man.
Oh,
that is him singing. It's not audio versions of Elton John. That's
nice.
Yeah. So that's something for those who you want to know. Again, I know random facts about movies.
Sorry.
Alright. Another favorite action movie is The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
That's a good one too.
Henry Cavill, which I still have to watch the new season of The Witcher. I'm absolutely in love with Henry Cavill, but to be fair, at this point in time, who isn't?
Right?
Between him playing as Superman and The Witcher, and in the new Enola Holmes movie, which is, and there's another one coming out. Like, you can do anything and still look amazing in whatever type of.
He does. He looks really amazing in most of those movies.
So, but yeah, I love Man from U.N.C.L.E. is amazing. I love the tension between all three of them. And I know, and like most fan fiction, is that they're a triad. In most fan fiction, obviously, rather than just Armie Hammer, his character, and the girl. I forget her name. So.
Yes, but she's been other stuff too. I can't think of.
She has. But. Favorite musical that we haven't named.
Oh. Hairspray.
Hairspray's good. I'll give you two. The Phantom of the Opera and Rent. Not the movie, but the one that's filmed live on Broadway.
Ooh.
Lily hates Rent.
I do.
I love it. It's one of my favorite musicals. And as is Phantom of the Opera, with Gerard Butler in there, and the person who plays Christine, she's like 16 or 17 in that movie, and her voice is still fucking absolutely amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's young. And then you have Gerard Butler, who's in his 30s in that movie, and he's like, I feel mildly uncomfortable kissing a 17-year-old, which, to be fair, is fair.
Yeah,
and
so
she's just like, after like, here, let's just fucking do this.
Nice.
But yeah, that's one of. I love Phantom of the Opera. Love the music and the story. I've seen it live once,
Mm.
back in Denver. I mean, speaking of seeing things live, as I saw Wicked live twice.
Well, I think Wicked Life and White Christmas. There was actually a Broadway musical of White Christmas. So
Um, Wicked. If Wicked ever gets like a movie adaptation or film live on Broadway, I am so down for that shit. Wicked, I love Wicked. I love the story of Wicked. I'm also seeing The Lion King live.
oh, I've seen that one too.
Yeah, we were together with that
Then,
one.
yeah.
So, but a few times that we could go down to Denver to see bigger things. Oh, and I saw Hamlet live. It wasn't at like the big theater; it was at a smaller theater, but it was done beautifully. I love live production.
Nice.
Because most of the lighting was flashlights.
Oh wow.
So it was that was an excellent play. And we went to a bookstore beforehand. It was like, hello, let me get lost. It was like one of those bookstores that's just like, it's just crammed packed with books. Like, it's not even like that open and you just have random like armchairs, places, and nooks and crannies. It was one of those type of bookstores.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. So, you know, random things, talking about Hamlet. That's my favorite Shakespeare tragedy. My favorite comedy is
But about nothing.
Twelfth Night.
Oh, that's what we haven't mentioned. Because you were talking about 12th Night. What's that movie called? Did you love? That's oh god, what's the movie? I can't think of the movie's name now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is based on the 12th Ninth, but it's one of I can't think of the name of it now. I'm trying to think of the actors, and it's I can tell you, but I think oh god, I can't think of the name now of it.
I'm gonna need you to be mildly more specific for me to get anything from you.
They're doing the play at school, and they're doing like the 12th Night at school, and
Get Over It?
yes, Get Over It.
I love Get Over It!
Yes, I couldn't think of the title of that movie.
Oh, you know the beginning song? Love, keep us together. That came on at work the other day and just like, Get Over It, I love it.
Nice.
I think I was out on my break too and started smiling to myself like that.
Oh, fucking DK.
Oh god, I know her name too. I forget what it is though.
I know, it's like Kristen. I don't think it's
Kristen Dunst?
Okay, Kristen Dunst. So like it's not Kristen. I think there's too much.
So yeah, I love it. That's a hard movie to find.
Oh yeah.
You know, also a hard movie to find is fucking a pirate movie.
Yes. Oh god, that is such a good movie.
So 80s, so quintessentially 80s.
But that's the best part. That's why it's so quintessentially 80s, and it's just like yes.
I mean, I love it. It's amazing. Music's fantastic.
It is. It is so ridiculous that it's good.
Exactly.
And people have a problem with sometimes with that. Like, why is it so stupid? But that makes it good.
Sometimes I feel like people expect works of art. Movies like, yeah, movies can be works of art. I'm not gonna try to deny that fact. But sometimes just enjoy the ridiculousness of them.
Right. Like, there's so many things movies are good about and stuff like that. So just like there's movies out there that they know they're ridiculous, so they try to be ridiculous.
Right?
Ink making me.
I love ridiculous movies. I love ridiculous movies that are like just ridiculous to be ridiculous. They're not expecting you to necessarily find them funny. They're just enjoying their own ridiculousness.
Yes.
Some of those like stupid humor movies, they're like, oh yeah, we're so hysterical. Those are just like, no, now you're taking yourself too seriously in the way of wanting to be funny.
Yes.
Sometimes just a movie that's ridiculous that just enjoys its ridiculousness is fun.
Yeah.
And that's not, they're not, in Get Over, they're not doing the 12th Night, they're doing, Midsummer's Night Dream.
Oh, Midsummer Night's Dream. Yes.
But things like that, those.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to kill everybody.
Then kill everybody.
Well, I don't want the whole world to die, just the people that are in front of me.
You said kill everybody.
But yeah.
Yeah, Oh, Fire movie is fantastic. So is Get Over It. Now I want to steal that movie from Mom. Be like, hey, Mom, we'll give you West Side Story if you bring Get Over It so we can watch it.
Right? Oh, yes.
Random movies that I've seen in theaters recently enough. Well, not recently enough. It's a few. Some of them are a few years old that I can see on our shelf. Is Ocean's 8.
That one's a good one.
5 Feet Apart, which I don't know if you've seen.
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's good. It has one of the Sprouse brothers. Do I remember which one? No.
Yeah, they look so much alike sometimes.
And they're both very cute.
They are very attractive men.
Growing up with them with Sweet Life and Zach and
Cody, yes.
That kind of probably is why I enjoy them so much now still, but it's a good movie with some good music in it too. Has some. There are 2 songs in there that I had found elsewhere. Spotify had recommended to me, and then I heard them in that movie. And it's like, oh my god, do I love these songs?
I'm about to fucking kill everyone.
Again, with the murder, I told you I support you, but you have to follow through with it eventually. That's a good movie. And that was oh hey, we do have that one. For some reason I was thinking about it recently. I don't remember why I was thinking about it recently, but I was. It was one of the movies that I had gone to see on my own. Made me cry, of course, but it's one of those movies.
Yes, that's the movies.
So, obviously we've seen Kingsman recently. What other movies have we recently seen in theaters?
Well, we've seen West Side Story, the new one.
Yes.
What else have we seen in the theaters? I'm trying to think of what movies we've seen in theaters.
Apparently can't remember them anymore. Apparently they weren't that good a movie, so they're probably good. They were good movies.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what movies we've seen recently.
I know we both saw Venom, every part separately.
Yes, I saw it with my wife, and you saw it with your ex.
Yep. It was shorter than I would like, but I love Tom Hardy. To be fair, the original Venom is better because you just have Tom Hardy looking a mess during the entire movie. It's I love Tom Hardy, by the way. He started looking random shit too, and he just it's amazing. His relationship with Venom is amazing. But yeah, so that was a movie that we've seen. Well, at least we've both seen recently. Oh goodness, now I'm just like, because we started seeing movies this fall again, and I don't remember what they are.
Now I know.
But anyways, then before that we weren't seeing many
movies because COVID.
Yeah. We're in the middle of panini, as some people like to say.
Yes. There was because I was very upset about that because because I remember the live Mulan was coming out and we were seeing movies regularly on a regular basis at that point in time. We do, and it was just like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, COVID happened and everything went bye-bye.
Yeah. Recently, I mean, when I say recently saw in theaters, I mean like within the past 3 to 4 years because, we've been in this panini pool. We're going into the 3rd year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know we've seen the new Fast and the Furious in theaters.
Yes, we did. I just lost the one that I had been thinking. Oh, Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, that one's a good one.
It is a good one. Something that I didn't see in theaters, but I see it. I'm looking at it on our shelf right now. That is also one of my favorite movies that I've seen multiple times. Is Dear White People. It's one of my favorite political movies. It is very political.
One of my favorite what if movies is the CSA, Confederate States of America. Again, I seen it on break.
Take a break after we're done with the script?
I was thinking so because it's getting about that time. But it's really good because I really like what if movies. Don't get me wrong. or what ifs. It's about whether the Confederates have won the war. It's really hard to find. But Dara hasn't even actually seen it at all. Cronus hasn't actually seen it.
No, you haven't shown it to me yet. Have you seen Dear White People?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Um, I do recommend Dear White People and the little mini series that is on Netflix as well. For those who are interested in.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I describe Dear White People, Lily?
I don't know. It's hard.
It's this political.
Yeah.
It talks a lot about modern day racial discrimination.
Yes.
And what it means to be black.
Yes.
So, because the main character is a mixed race woman. So, with a white father and black mother. So, it's I love it. I forget the main Tessa Thompson, I think is her name. The person who plays the main character in the movie.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I like her. The Allstate dude is in there. I don't remember his name.
Oh, Dean Winters or something like Dan Winters or something like that.
Yeah, he's in there. You better get behind me, motherfucker. Which is this is the final lap. Oh, and you give me a coin. Thanks, and I get hit with a green shell. This can't happen. Go, Chronos. Go, I got this. But I do love Dear White People. That's also another beautifully done movie, cinematography-wise. Not just storylines, but like how they structure the movie. I was mildly scarred though the first time I watched it as a warning, so no. We're gonna have to redo this one, Lily. And now I can't see anything because I'm fucking. This is the first time that this happened. I came in second.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah. I mean, technically our first goal is to get a cup anyways.
Technically, we did get a first cup in this one.
And we've already gotten 2 stars. We just have to. We're gonna have to come back.
Next, we'll do it together. Yes. All right, ladies and gents.
We are going to take a break. See you in 10 minutes. Welcome back. I know we've been away for so long. I actually don't even know how long we were away for. I don't even think it was a full 10 minutes.
No, I don't think it was full 10 minutes because I think yeah.
But I guess we were ready to get back going. To be fair, we're just gonna sit here and like be on our phone. We stretched a little bit, then we sat back down. So like, yeah.
Again, I don't want a car.
No, I want my bike.
Right?
Sorry, I keep on sniffling. My allergies are apparently all like, hello.
We'll have to come back and do this one later.
Yeah. Oh god, this is my Nemesis 2.
You got this, Kronos. You got this. And Raymond decided to point his head out and give us a little, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. He's a cute cat who likes really small spaces. Lily laughs because she knows where I'm going with this. I made a joke earlier because, you know, as all cats are, they like tight spaces. Like, they like being enclosed. And our cat is a very large cat. He's just, in general, a big cat. And I made the joke to one of my friends, big boys like tight spaces. And just, yeah, I know. I'm notorious for making horribly bad sex jokes. So...
Don't be discouraged by that.
Or be enthused by that. Be like, ooh, bad sex jokes? Yes, I am in.
No. Well, if it gets you to follow our streams, then go right ahead.
I'll try to make more of them. Most of the time, they're just mostly situational. A lot of that's what she said.
Thing, yes. Oh fuck! I was trying to get the coin, and
I'm a little out of practice because I'm used to censoring myself while I'm at work. So.
Yes, unless you have one of those people who you can have a dirty mind with, and they get you, then that's fine. But if you don't have that at work, it's kind of hard.
I mean, dog mom sometimes will be. I'll have a dirty mind with her. She's like, no, my mind went there too. I'm just like, thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Me and when my wife used to work with me, she was always, everybody considered me her the bad influence on me when it was mostly the other way around too.
Yeah.
But we both had bad minds. We would even we would just start the session and the other one would finish it. That's how bad of minds we had together. And everybody's like, "Ah, Sparkle, how can you hang out with her? She's such a bad influence on you." And I'm like,
I mean, my sister is a good influence on her wife, to be fair.
I am.
Um, and fucking amazing compared to her wife's other friends.
Yes.
But, God damn it. Hi, Raymond. Oh my god, I am failing right now. But yeah, yeah, no, because I haven't been with my friends recently, so all of those sexual innuendos in my head generally stay in my head. So I'm gonna, when half boss is around, I'm gonna start probably saying more of them because I think he used to work in like a shop type of area, so he's used to that type of stuff. So more of those jokes might come out of my mouth when I'm around half boss. So. And to be fair, maybe just Jolly Green Giant too, because he's gonna end up blushing.
Ah!
That's just fun. It's kind of adorable, not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, I am like
I got hit by Heat Seeker after Heat Seeker after fucking Heat Seeker. But anyways, back to movies.
Oh yes, let's continue talking about movies.
All right, another one that I ended up liking a little bit later on in life. I didn't realize it was a thing right away. Was Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh.
Dad actually showed me that movie.
Oh.
And Morgan Freeman, the one dude, I think has played in other things too. I just don't know what they are. And it's based off of a Stephen King short story. But I like the way it feels, if that makes sense.
No, I get you.
It's that, I don't know, quieter, darker type of movie without being dark, if that makes sense.
Yes, I understand.
Because there's still hope at the end of it, I think is also part of it.
That is always a nice one.
So, and when we're talking about, all the 80s movies, how could have we forgotten The Breakfast Club?
I don't know. How could we? Because that's a good one.
It's amazing. Love The Breakfast Club.
That was something we would watch constantly as kids.
Which obviously may be something we shouldn't have been watching when we were too young. But,
whatever. Our mother introduced us to a lot of movies that we were probably too young to watch, but we did it anyways.
Yeah. But I do love The Breakfast Club. Judd Nelson.
Molly Ringwald.
Yes. Other names that I'm very bad at with names.
Me too, so don't ever, if you ever say we talk about an actor or something, we can't say their name.
It's going to be the one dude who played that thing.
Or that thing, yes.
Rather than their actual name.
Yes.
But, God, Breakfast Club's a classic.
It is just a classic 80s movie. It made me think that what high school was really like before I was in high school. Which was totally not true, but it made me think of it.
Right? Never had that kind of high school experience. To be fair, I never had detention in high school. I
never had detention in high school either, so press the A button, Sparkle. Lily.
I mean, I wasn't a bad kid, but I never did homework, but that wasn't really warranting detention.
No.
So, I was just one of the weird kids. I'd be considered the basket case if that.
That's true. I would totally too. Don't worry.
So, hang out with a bunch of weirdos. I mean, I love Cloud and Blueberry, but they're weird. Cloud actually is because it was the friend that introduced both me and Cloud that got us into fanfiction. But Cloud's the one who was just like, hey, you need to write more detailed sex scenes in the fanfiction that you write for me. Which is how I got so good at writing sex scenes. So, 'cause I've had people write, read just some of my sex scenes that I've done just randomly, and quite enjoy them. So, yeah. But anyways, Breakfast Club definitely not an accurate version of high school. Not to be fair, most high school movies aren't accurate representations of high school.
No, they're not. But when you're a kid and you're watching The Breakfast Club when you're like 13, and you're like, all right, this is what high school's gonna be like, and you know it's not, but it makes you feel special anyways.
Well, you are special, Lily.
Thank you. I know I am. Even though in high school I was mostly the outcast, I was not gonna lie.
If I didn't find Cloud,
Come on.
I don't know if I would have had as many friends as I did. Because she's the one who kind of brought everybody together to save Louis.
Yeah, I really didn't have a friend like that.
And not being on purpose, she just knew people. So, I was just her trusty sidekick I sometimes felt like. Not like in a bad way, but... And then senior year, when they actually split up lunches, I was so mad because I didn't have lunch with her.
I'm sorry.
So, but yeah, no, I was the one of the weird ones too. So
Okay, alright, yeah.
all throughout all of my school. I mean, you met my old best friend, my childhood best friend. You know how weird she is.
Yes, I do. I'm actually friends with her on Facebook right now.
I'm friends with her too, and her sister.
Just her. Her sister.
But that was an interesting family. But yeah, Breakfast Club's always good. One of my favorites, based off of literature, is iRobot, because it's based off literally Isaac Asimov. There you go. For some reason I couldn't think of the name of the person. His iRobot and the 3 Laws of Robotics. I mean, I'm pretty sure the story, I don't actually know the actual story of the book iRobot there. But I do love the movie iRobot. It's one of the ones that I go back to all the time. Love Will Smith in it. The person who plays Sunny, who voices Sunny, he's, I forgot what his name is. And you haven't seen Firefly, so I can't tell you that he's that person, but he shows up in random things too. But yeah, he was, the pilot in Firefly, for those who have seen Firefly, that's who voices Sunny, the robot, in iRobot, in case you're curious. So, don't get on. Okay, good. You're not getting on my lap. Thank you. Trying to race here, Andrew. So yeah, but I like iRobot's fun. It talks. I also like. I do definitely enjoy those movies that make you like think about things. iRobot's kind of one of those movies sometimes talking about artificial intelligence and artificial like sentience, like when that crosses and stuff, of thoughts and dreams and emotions and stuff like that. So that's always fun. Go away, Fluttershy. I don't want you.
I hit the person right in front of me. It was kind of funny.
Nice.
One other good Will Smith movie is Independence Day.
Oh yes, Independence Day. I know we were talking about that on the break. People forgot that we had been talking about that on the break. So.
It's always one of my favorites because one, you just got these. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill them. They just got these people, like Earth. We're all fighting about it among themselves, but once an alien species comes, and we're like, nope, not happening.
Right. Of course, you'd have the hordes of groupies for the alien species because you know it's humanity. Obviously, if there's aliens, we want to fuck them.
Yes.
There's so many random. There was something
I
saw on Twitter. It was like, I don't know. I think it might have been like I don't even know if it was a real article, not even a fake article, but it's just like scientists basically tells people that alien life may not be fuckable. It's just hysterical because obviously Alien life, gotta fuck it, right?
Right? The one thing I do like about Independence Day, again, it's, happens around the July 4th kind of thing. But just the way that everybody gets together, the whole world, because we're like, fuck this shit. We're not gonna deal with this, and we're not gonna have someone take over our home planet, kind of thing. But again, that's one thing I do enjoy about it. Again,
And the cast in that movie.
right? Which some things that disappoint me about when they did do their sequel to Independence Day.
Cause oh god, why did I forget his name? Tall, lanky dude.
Pullman, Bill Pullman. No.
Not who I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about the tall lanky guy. I can't think of his name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
From Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah.
Um.
Anna's in love with him, so
Yeah.
he does. If you guys don't know who we're talking about, he does the Apartment.com commercials.
It's gonna bother me that I don't know his name right now.
But yes, he was good too.
And Brent Spiner's in it too. He's the scientist.
Oh, it is! Oh my gosh!
That's Brent Spiner.
Oh god, it took. I did not realize it.
Also known as Data for those of you who Star Trek fans out there, which I am definitely a Star Trek fan. Now the movie Star Trek, that is a reasonable segue, I guess. The new ones, not the old ones. I haven't actually seen the old one. But the new ones, the first one I like. It's decent. The second one I hate with a fiery burning passion. And I just kind of ignore it. I don't think that was necessary. But the third one, Star Trek Beyond, that I liked a lot. That felt like Star Trek. More so than any of the other two. The other two didn't feel like Star Trek. Well, the second one really didn't feel like Star Trek. It felt like a normal action movie. And Star Trek isn't normal action. It's very cerebral. It's very thought-provoking and thinking. So, not all action. It's more about story and people and characters.
Yes.
So.
Which I can't wait till April.
I know we get to go to the Star Trek convention. So excited. And we get to meet Kate Mulgrew.
I know.
And Will Wheaton.
And Will Wheaton, yes.
Anthony Rapp. Other people. Doug Jones.
Really, fucker?
Nana Visser, which I think I've met her before.
I have not met her.
Because I have her autograph.
I have not met her before.
I know, this would be your first Star Trek convention, my second one.
Yeah.
But I know of course we have the age-old debate, Star Trek or Star Wars.
Ooh.
Not that I'm actually asking that question, because my answer will always be Star Trek. But I like Star Wars, but we're talking about movies, and so let's talk about Star Wars.
Star Wars is a good movie.
Good movie?
There are 9, there's a lot, there's like 9, 10.
10 Star Wars movies.
Oh, there are 10. Well, because
obviously you have the
original trilogy
and the sequels. So
that's 9.
Total. There's 11.
No, because I'm like, you got Rogue One and then the Han Solo movie, yeah. Which I heard the Han Solo movie was not that great.
No, I mean, the actors around the person who played Han Solo, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Woody Harrelson, the person who plays the Mother of Dragons from Game of Thrones, I forgot her name.
I know her name you're talking about too.
Just like all...
Emily Clark.
Yes. All of the actors around the person who played Han Solo, absolutely pitch perfect, fantastic. The person who played Han Solo.
Wasn't he like somebody new to...
Yeah, he was a new dude. He did not do very well. I felt he was underacting. Well, you have a spectacular performance from everybody else. So yeah, there's 11 movies total right now. But obviously the originals are amazing.
The originals are always going to be classic. Any Star Wars fan will tell you watch 4 or 5 first, then watch 1, 2, 3, because then you get the backstory of Darth Vader, and then watch 5, 6, and then you watched 8, 9, 10. That's 7, 6.
I mean, if you really want to go for it, what you do is you watch 1, sorry, not 1, 4. You watch 4, whatever. You're giving me a look over there.
And
then you watch Rogue One to see what went through to get the plans to the Death Star.
Oh, that is true.
Then 5, then 1, 2, 3, 6, and then the sequels.
Yes.
So.
Again, we were very sad when Carrie Fisher died.
Yes.
She was a badass woman.
Yes.
And it was very sad that she died because she died when they were still making some of the movies, the sequels. So.
Mm-hmm. If what's her? She has that the memoir autobiography thing.
The Princess Diaries or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is also a really good movie, Princess Diaries. But anyways, we'll continue.
Oh yeah, God. It has freaking the Star Trek dude, Captain Kirk.
Yes, Chris. What's his name? No, it's.
He's one of the Chris's, yeah.
Yeah, he's Chris. Because what's funny about that? I've seen a meme once. It was like, why? What was it? A Catwoman stepping on the foot of Captain Kirk with Mary Poppins. Yes. But yes, that's Princess Diaries' royal engagement, of course. But anybody who loves Julia Andrews, she's an amazing actress. It's all good. We like the original Princess Diaries, and then we do like the second one. That's actually based on a book, but in the books, her father is actually still alive. I read the books, so I know what happens. But again, Anne Hathaway is good, and this is how she got her start. And they keep hinting that they're gonna make a third one, but we don't know when. So.
We always love Julie Andrews.
Yes.
She is a queen of the cinema.
Yes.
I don't know when I became British and said cinema instead of movies.
We've been watching a lot of Called Midwife lately.
Right. But yeah.
Yes, if you like the Sound of Music, I'm not a fan of. I like the Sound of Music once or twice.
I enjoy the Sound of Music.
Yes, and she's good in that one. So, but she's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's a classic. Julie Andrews has been in a lot of stuff. But yes, and again, if I know a lot of people are like, oh yeah, have particular feelings about certain actors and actresses. We most of the time are particular about our actresses and actresses, but most of the time we're just, you do you, we'll whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about either, so we're just gonna
We're gonna stop rambling. All right, we're gonna carry on. I know we're talking about Star Wars before. We're gonna continue to talk about the Princess Diaries.
Yes, the Princess Diaries. Well, one of her friends, her friend, I can't think of who plays her friend, is always amazing.
Obviously.
But I do like the point in the first movie where she's like, I want my foot to do the foot poppy thing, and and I always enjoy that because you see throughout the movie that her foot is always getting tangled until the very last, when she finally meets the person that she's supposed to be with, and how then she becomes, and there's no obstruction, nothing to do her foot, but yes. And the makeover scene's always the nice fun part where you look like a moose. You look like a happy moose. But yes. Oh my god, I face fucking bullets.
Yeah, that's always a good movie.
The get off the grass, that's the movie reference.
Yes. Every time we're saying this, oh god. Now I want to watch Princess Diaries. Speaking of princess movies, you know what movie is also really amazing?
What?
Princess Bride.
Oh yes.
That X hated because he kept on being compared to Carrie Elways.
What? Oh my gosh. Really? He's much more good looking than him. Well,
yeah, obviously.
Carrie always is.
Yeah, Carrie Elways is obviously more attractive than the X. But still. And like, why do you not like being compared to a celebrity?
Right? Like, I get it. Sometimes there's certain celebrities you're like, I don't want to be compared to. But again, he's a very good, attractive man. And That movie is just good all the way around.
Right? Me and my childhood best friend would quote that movie all the time. Are the rocks ahead? If they're all, we'll all be dead. Cut it out, I mean it. Does anybody want a peanut? Don't mind me.
Well, my always was the whole. My name is.
My name is Inigo
Montoya.
Montoya. You killed
My father. Prepare to die. Yes.
Yeah.
But again, that's also a good one. That's always well, a lot of the princess movies are. If you ever watch Disney, you know all the princess movies, all the princesses, all the princesses. We always are a fan of princess movies. One of our favorite classic ones is Sleeping Beauty because the prince actually fights for her.
I mean, more so for you than me. I haven't watched Sleeping Beauty in ages.
But that's Aunt Number 4's favorite movie. But then there's also, we got the... And then honestly, watching princess movies, like the Disney princess movies when you're older, you're like, really? This is... Wow. If you ever realize. Another one of my favorites one is the Princess and the Frog, because I haven't watched that one recently. I don't know every word to all the music to it, but it was kind of that movie that kind of went back to the original classic drawing Disney, where, like, you see a lot of Disney Pixar and all the computer animated stuff, but that was like back to the drawing board kind of movie, and I didn't.
Like hand drawn.
Yeah, like hand drawn, and I really, that's one reason why I like that movie. And again, it's a black princess. Hello.
Right?
That's a Fluttershy, that's the first. And you're right.
It was never gas as I get hit with a fucking Fluttershy. You fly past me, motherfucker.
Hey, Wario's passed me. Oh, no, he doesn't. But yeah, no, we in the princess movies, we all have our princess movies. We all have, like, Pocahontas. We both enjoy Pocahontas.
What I like most about this is you can't
It's up and river twice.
I don't know if people really want to hear it.
Singing it too.
Even though we're going to sing, well, you might not sing karaoke. I'm definitely singing karaoke.
Oh, yes, yeah, you are.
And I'm going to try to be to sing karaoke.
I don't sing karaoke. The only person that seriously sing is me. Well, you sometimes, because then you just hear.
Yes, because I live with you and I can't really help the fact that...
Yeah, yes.
Ah! Sorry, cat.
Being an asshole again.
But yeah, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing.
No, you're not. But yes, there's also the other princess movies, Frozen, that we know the music more than the movie.
Yeah.
Because we listen to the music constantly.
When you have a young cousin.
Yes. They will sing you every Moana song ever possible.
Mm-hmm.
Again, sometimes I feel like, I get it why they know, and again, there was a point in time that we knew every word to every music, so I'm not going to say that was. But again, they know every word to every song.
So, but
yes, we enjoy our Disney movie princesses.
right.
We enjoy Anastasia. Technically, she was a real person, but the movie is just, it's always good because it's just, the music is good, and then you got the bat.
Mm-hmm. I love the bat. Bat's amazing.
Yes, but yeah, we always enjoyed the Disney princess movie collection.
But yeah, honestly, we like a lot of movies too. Random movies based off of other things. Stardust. I know Stardust wasn't necessarily your thing. It was more me and Mom's thing.
It was.
I like Stardust, and I like the book too. By Neil Gaiman, which is actually really like Neil Gaiman as an author too. American Gods is amazing. Even though Mom hates the book. She doesn't like how the book ended, I should say.
Mom doesn't like the book when it doesn't like the ending.
No, he doesn't like the ending. I love American Gods and Good Omens. So
Good Omens is good. And the series that was on Amazon Prime was good too. If you have a chance to watch it, watch it. It sticks really close to the book. So.
Mm-hmm. And David Tennant and Martin Sheen.
Oh God, they were just amazing.
They're amazing. Which is funny because they their personalities in real life are like the opposites of their actual characters. So David Tennant is a pure cinnamon roll, too good for this world, and Martin Sheen is Martin Sheen. So it's just hysterical. But yeah, I enjoy Stardust.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that delights in its own ridiculousness.
Mm.
So it's not trying to be funny; it's just trying to enjoy itself. Um, which is one of the things I like about it. It's not like super ridiculous. It has a really really good story and plot, and you have Michelle Pfeiffer in there too as an evil witch.
Michelle Pfeiffer's.
And I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous, obviously. But yeah, it's good. You have Robert De Niro.
Yes.
Yes, thank you for confirming that as the person who I was thinking of, as a very flamboyant pirate who's trying to be manly around his men, but wearing dresses elsewise. Which wasn't really something in the book, and I'm kind of glad they put that in the movie because I really like that. And you have the one dude who I don't remember his name is, but he shows up in random places. The main dude. So he's cute. But yeah, I like that a lot. That's one of my go-to. Hey, just one random movie. Let me just watch it for fun these days.
Nice. No fuckers.
But I know a movie that we wanted to mention was Black Panther.
Yes.
Because that was one made Chadwick Boseman. You know, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
Honestly, he's an amazing. Did amazing in that movie. Michael B. Jordan as a villain.
Mm.
Very pretty man. Lots of shirtless scenes with him was very nice.
Yes. Angela Bassett was in it too. She was mom.
Oh my god, that is her, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. If you ever watch 911, you'll understand.
She is a little bit of a chameleon in that one.
And his sister was amazing. I don't know the actor who played his sister, but she was amazing.
It's such a sibling relationship. It's hysterical.
Yeah, anybody who has a sibling would understand that relationship.
Mm-hmm. How that is Angela Bassett. God damn it. But one of the things that got me in the movie, because like a theme in the movie was partially dealing with the repercussions of slavery and like the civil rights movement and all that stuff in the modern day era. With obviously Wakanda hiding itself, so you have that kind of like, should they have helped like with responsibility and stuff. With Killmonger coming back, having his mother, his ancestry, also from Wakanda obviously, but also from the history of slavery and subjugation of African American people in America. So, because like one of Killmonger's last lines, which I'm gonna, of course, brutalize this. That's sure. Butcher is what I was trying to say. Butcher this. It's like bury me in the ocean, like with my ancestors or something. For those who knew that death was better than bondage. Like that line got me when I was in theater, and I'm just sitting there between my two very white roommates, watching that movie, because I saw it with Trackstar and our roommate. I don't have a name for that roommate. So you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
Who I had the crush on for the longest time.
Yes, I kind of figured that was the
guy. I like how that limits it down. There was another roommate that I had a crush on. We're not actually going to say that roommate's name. But even though I'm pretty sure he used that, I'm pretty sure he got that one punch down. So that's beside the point. Unrelevant. But yeah, like we're sitting between my two very white roommates, and just like that line hit me so much. And seeing all that African culture there in front of me was amazing. So,
that is a good one. I do enjoy that one.
So yeah, that's good to see.
Yeah, it is a good movie.
That's actually one. I think I would probably put that on probably my favorite Marvel movie. It's
Mm.
Black Panther
All right.
because of that.
Just because of that, yeah. I do enjoy it because when they did do that, connected with the, the slaves and why aren't we helping our black brothers if we're such a wealthy country? Why aren't we helping our black
Brothers
community?
and sisters, yeah.
Yeah.
So we like movies like that. I mean, I especially like movies like that. And sometimes obviously just like ridiculous movies. If you hadn't noticed, but my character likes stuff fun.
Yes.
Um,
But again, we like those kind of movies like Hidden Figures, which is also a good, really good movie.
mm-hmm.
Why? No, sorry. Don't mind me. But yes,
I
that.
try not to most of the time, Lily.
Shut up. But that's always a good one of ours. Is the we like Hidden Figures because that one is a good one because well, one of my sister has to do with space.
I love space. It's so cool. I finished a space puzzle recently. It's currently hanging up in our house now. I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because it took me months to do it. Partially because of Christmas and I had to do other things. But that's the point. I still got it done in time.
Yeah, she did. I'm not gonna lie. But that's also one of our favorite ones right there. Is the movies like that because we like those kind of movies. I know there's a couple movies that I haven't made her watch yet, but Red Tails, which is just another one, another good movie because it has a lot of one black sexy actors in it, but it's about the Taki. Oh my god, I can't say the name. The Taki. I'm saying it, butchering this name right now, but a black. We're just gonna go with this one because I can't think of the Taki.
Just go around it. Try stop saying the word because I don't even know what you're trying to say. It just sounds inappropriate.
Okay, well, a black flying company in World War II, and how they basically were on the edge until they started performing like, okay, our job is to protect the bomber planes, the big old bomber planes, World War II. And they went and they did that, and they got the title Red Tails. And that's one of the things I like about it is because, again, they oh my gosh, they came out of, they were something different than trying to get awards and trying to do what they need to do because they needed to earn the respect of their white fellow men. Again, in the time of the war where, we're still fighting racial discrimination. Hi, Raymond. And everything. So that's one of the reasons why I enjoy that movie again because again they had to put on the African Americans had to put on a different act even though they wanted to fight for the world because if Hitler had taken over it would have been
bad for them as well.
No, yeah, because because the Assyrian race is blonde hair, blue eyes. He wasn't blonde hair, blue eyes.
No.
So yes, that's one of the. That's another good movie my sister I think would enjoy if I ever get her.
Probably just to get me to watch
That's
it.
it. I know. I feel like
so many other things.
I feel like what me and my sister are gonna do one time. I know you guys are. Is we're just gonna start watching movies. We'll get back to you. Hey. But right now we have a lot of other things going on, so it's kind of hard with work and. What the fuck is going on with me?
I don't know. You were in fourth there for a while. I almost laughed you at one point in time.
I'm in ninth. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's going on with you, really. I really don't.
Want some water, Raymond?
He has water if he really wants water.
No, he has to lay on the table that has my Lego set on it.
Obviously, he has to be a part of things, Lily. Obviously.
Yeah.
He was laying on the arm of the chair, but I wasn't paying attention to him, so I guess he decided to leave.
And he's like, I'll go to Lily. She'll give me some love. For a little bit, but then I'm just about to start now. I can't. What we have to do, Raymond, after this, is what?
Vacuum.
Vacuum. The dishes.
Dishes. You can do the dishes. I can vacuum.
Yeah. All right. The dishes done. And the thing is just, I know it might take me a second because it's just a look at what I was cooking. And
Yeah. Yeah, we do like those things.
Yes, we do. We do enjoy them. I wonder if we have to give my sister to watch Imitation Game because again.
I've seen the Imitation Game.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because last time I thought you didn't. That's what I talked to you about. You didn't see it, but maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, I watched it sometime back in Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
At the apartment.
All right.
Also a good book dealing with racial prejudices is The Green Book. Viggo Mortensen, you know.
Oh yes, Viggo Mortensen again.
And the one dude who I don't remember his name.
I can't remember his name either, but yes.
But that's a good one. But it also talks a lot about family too.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
I didn't make any questions for today for when it comes to movies because I know there are so many movies that we enjoy that we actually like talking about. And we hit a lot of them so far, but there are still more that we can talk about. We haven't touched X-Men. We haven't touched other movies that I can't think of. Hunger Games, and other movies. Oh my god!
Holy fuck! What was I doing? I was like trying to get on the track here. Hey, Brad.
I was mainly trying to get first.
I know, but I was in second.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna be too worried to hit you as well.
Oh my. But yeah, no, there's plenty of movies that we have seen a lot of movies. I'm not gonna lie, that was something big in our childhood. Seeing a lot of movies. One because I haven't even talked about National Treasures. How much that movie, love that. I know people like Nicolas Cage, really, but I like it again for the history aspect of it. Again, I'm American history. I love American history. So, but that one's also a good one.
I do like National Treasure.
But yeah.
That's for the history, more about like the scavenger
hunt.
type of thing.
You really like the scavenger hunt things and the clues.
I like mysteries.
You do. But yeah, we have our favorite, you know, like that one we like, and so yes, X-Men. We're big. Our favorite I think is the I can't think of the name of it right now. Futures Past or something like that, where you get the backstory of like Professor.
First class.
First class, yes. We get the backstory of X-Men kind of thing.
I mean, I think Futures Past is one of them in the new X-Men like
Chronicles, yeah. But yes, we do like the ones with the original X-Men with Wolverine because hello,
Hugh Jackman. Duh.
Hugh Jackman. He's a very sexy man. We do like him. Hugh Jackman is a good one.
Apparently, most of our movie tastes include attractive men.
Again, sometimes they just play him very well. I'm not saying that we don't like movies that have attractive women. Again,
I am very bisexual.
We do like strong, independent women in movies too. I'm not gonna say we don't. We do.
How about the entire cast of Ocean's 8, please?
Right?
Hello?
They had some badass females in that, so which makes me want to watch it now. But yes.
Right.
Again, we like strong female leads. We like. Well, I'm totally forgetting what I'm doing here. But yes,
You started talking with your hands, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Because I knew we had a second to wait. I'm like, hello, not quite. But yes, we enjoy all kinds of movies. It depends if the movie speaks to us or not. We all enjoy our different kinds of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, like my sister likes her certain kind of movies. There's movies that I like, my sister doesn't like.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we usually the Harley Quinn movie, the Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey, that was a good movie.
Yes.
Also, again, very attractive women.
Yes.
Let me look at you and also really enjoy the thing as well.
Yes.
Because I know you can murder me and I'd probably thank you for it afterwards.
Right. Yes.
Yes, I like women who can murder me without conscience, and that I would thank them for later. Raymond, this is making my driving not a little bit erratic here. Come on. Okay. I love my cat, but he's making. Don't rub your face on my microphone. You laugh.
Guess he won't do that to me.
No, he won't. And there goes my phone, and I'm falling, and I'm in fifth.
Oh
And I
God!
blame my cats. Well, it's 100. Everybody's still pretty come together.
Yeah. Again, you just passed me. Now I'm in 6 because people are idiots and I hate people.
Ah, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. I got him first just in time for a fucking
So
fun.
I was like, I saw that. I'm like, oh God, there's another joke on me.
Oh, and I get a coin. Wario, me and you gonna fight because I need to be in first.
I need a bomb. Put that bomb backwards because I don't want people in front of me and people. Someone hit it, so that's all that matters.
Fucking green shell.
Right?
Kill Wario. Our responsible right now. And I get a fucking banana. That's really fucking useless for me to get in first. And food just stole it from me anyway.
Oh, come on. Lily. You're better than this.
Yes, you are, Lily.
But again, we do enjoy tons of movies. We are always willing to see movies. If you have any suggestions about movies we should see that you think we haven't met,
No. Fuck me sideways.
that's gonna get painful.
I have time for Christian.
That's what I was thinking.
And you're also just like, that's more information than I need to know about my sister.
Oh, we're now coming in 9th, so there we go. But again, if there's any movies that we did not mention that you guys would like us to talk about,
Or
watch, let us know. Because one of my favorite movies I forgot to talk about is Spirit. Again, it's a cartoon. And my cousins, 8 out of 7, love that movie. And their mother hates it, which is what I enjoy immensely.
That's hysterical.
So whenever they're at our house, like, let's watch Spirit. Brooklyn has Spirit. So, Lily has Spirit. So we're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Spirit is always one of my favorite ones because I do enjoy that one.
Movies that are so good.
They are, again, like, movies have been part of our childhood throughout the whole growing up because, again, we lived without air conditioning. So we would always go see a movie to have air conditioning in the building because we didn't grow up with air conditioning in our house.
I felt like there was one movie that I wanted to mention, but I don't know what it is anymore.
I know, I'm trying to think. Because I know there was a couple movies I think we wanted to mention, but
I know we mentioned some of them.
yeah. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to look at it while I'm looking at the.
I know, it's kind of hard. And I have my computer blocking some of
And,
the lower ones. Watchmen's always good. Watchmen, I may prefer the comic over the movie, but I do enjoy Watchmen in general.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Moore again. That was me and Cloud's movie for a while, was Watchmen. She liked Rorschach.
Mm.
And I wrote Dan and Rorschach fanfiction. For a little bit, and a lot of that was here. Kronos, you need to write better sex scenes. Thanks, Cloud.
Yes.
I mean, I did, and I got better at it.
That's just all. It happens to everyone. I know I got better writing too, writing fanfiction. You never think about that, but it's true.
Fanfiction is very much so, let me practice my craft.
Yes.
Without having to write something real.
Yes.
Cindy Leroy less about character and more about story and pacing.
Yes. Because some of my writing was bad, and some of my writing it's become better. But not the greatest, but yes.
To be fair, unless you're the one in a million fanfiction writer, fanfiction is not necessarily going to be great literature.
No, and I think that's something. And then people like to criticize, like, but they're this and that, and it's like, again, this is my take on it. Again, you don't have to like it. Again, it's just me who's writing it. Again, so yes, I write. See, I do write fan fiction for Harry Potter. A lot of it's Harry Potter, because Harry Potter is just a nice big world to have fan fiction in. Again, plenty of people. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on with me right now? Yeah, oh no. But again, we do like our movies. We're particular to we like Toy Story, the first Pixar Disney movie.
Love Toy Story.
Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Since we got time here, we're trying to. Which one do we want to do?
Money Mo.
We could talk. We didn't really talk. We mentioned Hunger Games, so we didn't
really talk about
Hunger Games.
Those are good movies, and they stuck pretty close to the books.
Again, well, the person who wrote the books also was a screenwriter or screenplay.
Yes, she wrote the screenplay for them.
Yes. So yes, that also helps. And again, making me feel old, but she was also the screenwriter for Clarissa Explains All. Again, that was like early '90s.
Well, you are old.
Shut up. And Melissa Joan Hart was like 15 when she starred in those movies. Before she did Sabrina, because I know probably like, oh, I know Sabrina, but that was before she did Sabrina. What do we get now? Another tire. I don't want a tire.
Can I go back to my standard, please? Thank you.
Right, thank you. Okay. But again, lots of... Oh, let's go down to Shell Cup. No, I want to go this way. Again,
my arch nemesis.
We do have plenty of movies that we enjoy and we always look forward to. We are always, like I said, we're always interested in movies. So we are very good. We will give a movie a try. We will try to watch them. But sometimes we have walked out on movies and stopped movies.
Yeah. Or made fun of them the entire rest of the time because we're in budget theater and there's only one other person.
Yes.
The Fountain with Viggo Mortensen. We made fun of that movie so badly when we saw it in budget theater.
Oh God, yes. You said it looked like a vagina.
It did look like a vagina.
Yes.
But that was made fun of. There was one movie that we had rented that had Will Smith in it. And they're like con artists or something. We watched all of the half an hour of that movie, and then we decided never to watch it again.
Yes. We do like try to again. Like I said, we try to give movies a chance, but and usually if somebody, we try to take other people's consideration and what they say. But again, we like to see the movie ourselves, just because sometimes what people say may not what we enjoy of it.
Because cousin number one and our mom, sometimes they both differ on a movie that don't like a movie. I'm still more likely to see that movie because sometimes they don't like the movie that they don't like. I actually end up enjoying.
Yeah, there are certain movies like that, yes. Or they like, oh yeah, and then they go. Our family will say, hey, there's this movie and we really enjoy it, and I watch it, and I'm like, I didn't care for that movie at all.
Do you have an example?
Oh God. Like some of those, I can't think of those like Archie films or something like that Aunt number 3 or 4 have always found. I can't think of any of them at the top of my head. But they're always like, oh, this is a really good movie, and I watched it and I'm like, okay, like, then they think it's really good because it's thought-provoking or something like that. I'm like, maybe I'm not thought-provoking enough, but again, they know what big dorks we are because they know we are big Harry Potter fans too, so.
Yeah.
So they are very like, oh, this is a good movie, and then, because our mom has had the same problem sometimes, like, they would suggest a movie, my mom would watch it, I can't think of any of the names to right now, but she's always like, and she's like, I didn't get what it mean. I'm like, Mom, I didn't either. So they're more for thought-provoking. Don't get me wrong, I like a thought-provoking movie.
Obviously, we do with movies that we've mentioned.
Yes, but it just some of the movies were just not what we needed at the time. Um, so yes, we do enjoy a lot of movies. I don't know if you guys ever. Again, we like a lot of movies. Like
You're repeating yourself.
I know.
Um, yeah. How about bad adaptations? Because I know there's 2 movies that we actually own that are adaptations from books that were just like they were horrible.
Oh God, oh Percy Jackson.
Jackson and Divergent.
Oh God, yes, yes, very good books. But I think the problem with those movies is, again, don't get me wrong, I love the guy who plays Percy Jackson, and I think he's very attractive and whatever. But one, I think they might have started because they didn't start the kids off. I think what they should have done was one, start the kids off at the appropriate age that they should have been, like 11, and had a character, because the character played, first of all, played Annabeth. I don't know if she was the right fit for Annabeth. Again, I know Annabeth is supposed to be attractive, blonde hair, gray eyes, but she doesn't wear it that she's attractive, sort of thing. She's more along the lines of, hey, oh, I didn't realize, oh, I'm more intellectual, and I'm more of an intelligent person. I'd rather use my brains than, my body kind of thing, again. And she falls for Percy Jackson, so I don't know what that's about either. But anyways.
And him both, if I ever saw one.
Yeah. But again, and then they didn't stick with the book at all. And Rick Riordan is such a he is such a fantastic author. One thing I love about his books is they're for kids, but he puts adult humor in that goes way past their
his level of sense is amazing.
Yes. And the reason he wrote the books was because his son who had
ADHD dyslexia.
Yeah. So that was something that was nice, and movies did not stick with it at all, and I just no. Divergent, again, another very good book series, did not stick with it at all.
And you know what's funny about Divergent is the 2 main, the main actress and her brother played in The Fault in Our Stars, which is an excellent adaptation of a book, by the way, as love interests, and their Divergent was horrible, and the acting in that was bad. But the acting in The Fault in Our Stars was fucking amazing.
Again, I think that's probably was the director too.
Mm-hmm. And The Fault in Our Stars, written by John Green. John Green was on set all the time.
I think that's also a problem too because, they'll buy the writer's art because again, Harry Potter, yes, they did do some diversion. I'm not going to say they didn't from the books to the movies, but again, J.R.K. Rowling sat down with the screen.
I always add an R to her name. It's J.K. Rowling.
I don't know why I do that either. But J.K. sat down with the screenwriter, Steve, whatever his name was.
Except for the 5th one.
Except for the 5th one, because it was the shortest movie compared to the longest book. But again, she sat down with him, and they talked about, okay, what needs to make sure that gets into the movies, and stuff like that. And I think that's why one of the Hunger Games did so well. Because, again, she was with that process the whole time. So, again, I think they don't... Yes, and yes, we own Percy Jackson and Divergent, but they're not... yeah, technically own it. Again, because... Oh, another one! The Maze Runner. Awesome first movie! The second movie was terrible because they started adding things that weren't ready, that weren't announced in the books just yet. And I get it, they want to do it, but again, Maze Runner, the first one was good. The books,
the trilogy was trippy as fuck.
Oh, yes. But again, the first movie was amazing, but the second one was just not. It didn't work, and I was like, no.
It didn't hit the right note.
No, it didn't hit the right notes. So yes.
Apparently now I'm going to talk about Fault in Our Stars, so God, that movie was amazing.
Okay, you can talk about your problems.
Well, I like John Green. I think in general he's a decent and cool human being. And he has his YouTube vlog Brothers, which I watched for a while. Haven't currently been watching it recently. he was. I was watching it while they were making Fault in Our Stars, and he was just talking about like how they kept asking like, "Is this good?" And he's like, "This is absolutely amazing, more than I could ever imagine." He was just like awestruck the entire time of doing it. But you can tell that the movie was done with like love of the book.
Yeah.
Like with also Lord of the Rings, you can tell that the movie was done with love
Well,
of
Peter
the book.
Jackson, he was big
There's always at least one copy of the actual Lord of the Rings on set
to
the entire
to
time.
time. Yeah.
So, but yeah, some adaptations are just horrible. Like, no, why did you destroy my favorite, like a really good series to make money? Like, come on now.
Again, yes. As you can tell, they stopped making those movies because they didn't do so well.
Yeah. Um. Oh god, but yeah.
Because again, we do enjoy. I love when I get one of these.
Yes, we would.
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
affinity thing.
but
Yes.
yeah. I do love Fault in My Stars. And they did Paper Towns, I think, which not. I mean, better kept as a book than a movie. Didn't translate over as well as a movie
I feel
as
like
it did.
sometimes they take movies, they take books that are better left as just books, and try to transform them into a movie. Because again, I know there's a post out there somewhere that talks about how I want to spend more. Like I would watch a 8-hour movie if you just conclude everything in the book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think part of it with Paper Towns is that it's very in the head of the person,
Oh God, yes,
of
it's
the
a.
main person. So I think that's one reason why I didn't translate over very well.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't translate over very well then. Yeah, no.
But
Mhm.
I mean, while we're of course talking about movie adaptations of things, well, I'm gonna talk again about Pride and Prejudice. Uh, because obviously that's a very faithful, loving adaptation of Pride and Prejudice. Um, but like even with this, like all of that happened over the course of a year at least.
Mhm.
Sometimes I think in the movie it doesn't show the passage of time as quite as well. But yeah, that's over the course of a year. And the slow burn that you stole my item box, you asshole.
That was only a coin.
Whatever. Um, and so it's that you stole my item box again. I'm going to murder you, Lily. I don't care that I live with you and that you pay rent.
But again, there's different movies of adaptations that were like, okay, like you know what, it takes like because there's something about a book. Fine, and go from me. I don't care. But there is something about a book.
Motherfucker!
Can I take your box again?
Yes!
It was just a coin.
Doesn't matter, I just got a coin too on mine.
But again, oh goddamn fucking bus.
Haha.
Shut up.
Serve you right.
Ah, to the car. But yes, we do. There are preferences. Like again, we do enjoy our. We prefer books over the movie for a lot of things.
Except for me, Free Vendetta.
Yes. There's. I'm trying to think because there's really no movies that I've seen that I don't enjoy the book. I enjoy the book more than the movie. So there's always more to the books, and
Mm-hmm. One of the things I have to say about like with that is Watchmen. And while for a lot of the times, there's literally like frame for frame sometimes with a comic book to Watchmen. However, there is more than just like comic, like the actual like artistry in the comic Watchmen. There are like excerpts from news clippings, uh, a book the old Night Owl wrote. Like there are so many other things in between the chapters of Watchmen that that I think just make it more. It brings
mm,
more to it than just
just
the movie.
yeah.
So
Yes, we do have that. We do enjoy. Yes, trust me, there are movies that are Well, it's a TV show really that we enjoy more than the books. But yeah,
Gossip Girl.
yeah, it's Gossip Girl. Well, she might have to steal Polly's uh get numbers three's password so if we can.
Yeah, because they're doing a new thing.
Yes, they're doing a new.
Yeah, we have to.
All right, ladies and gents. What time is it?
It's 3:40. We're probably gonna do one
Or
more.
one more. Okay.
Yeah, we have time for enough for one more.
One more. Okay.
So, but yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, not that I don't enjoy V for Vendetta, the comic book. They're two different experiences, basically. They're almost like two separate entities, loosely interconnected. So, but
yeah.
And I think it's just because V for Vendetta is my favorite movie that I prefer the movie over the comic anyway.
Who is?
So, but like there are some series of books that I would love to return to movies, but I know they never could just because this wouldn't work out right. Like anything by Tamora Pierce, the passage of time over all of that stuff, that would be very hard to work into a movie.
Oh yeah.
Because the last two, say the Protector of the Small Quartet, the last two books, they cover 4 years. Well, no, the one book covers like a year, but Squire that covers 4 years. Page covers 3. So like, and you're dealing. If you were dealing with adults, that'd be fine, but you're dealing with kids. So
yeah,
you have to have them grow. So either you find a different actress for the main character throughout all of that, or you do some weird movie magic makeup shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there are some things that I would have loved to see in a movie, but I know can't.
Trust me, there are plenty of books that I would love to see in movies, but I'd rather just have the book than the movie. Because I don't think they would do it right.
The Land of Stories stuff, they probably wouldn't do that.
No, God no. Or Throne of Glass or something.
Oh God, I love Throne of Glass. Yeah, no, they would probably mess it up so bad.
And the books are just so good.
Like, unless Sarah J. Maas was actually on hand during all of that.
Right?
Though Crescent City, they could probably do a pretty good movie adaptation.
Oh, yeah, because Crescent City's not that.
Crescent City has a more of a cinematic value to it, I think.
Yes. But Throne of Glass is her personal demons and what's going on in there sort of thing, which is so good. Even though I just want to see if they ever... one part I would love to see is the part where she's standing in front of the gate and she's like, "You shall not pass!" And all I think... But yes.
You know, you're also referencing Lord of the Rings in that.
Yeah, I know I am.
I don't know what scene you're talking about right now.
It's at the end of the last book when she would rather die for her countrymen. That wouldn't make her the queen, but she would rather die for them than
let them suffer.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Oh my God, I hate the fucking lightning bolts.
Me too. They're annoying as fuck.
But yes, no, there are certain movies that we will never want to see in movies.
Books that we
We don't want to see movies, books, yes, something.
Oh God, yeah. And to be fair, next week we'll be talking about books.
Yes, so.
Which, to be fair, might just be more than one conversation because we have so many books to enjoy.
We do. There's so many genres that we read. We just don't read one genre. We read every kind of genre we can.
Both in fiction and non-fiction.
Fiction, yes.
But yeah, next week's gonna be books, talking about our favorite series, favorite books individually, just things we like about it. And like with movies, it's just we're gonna just keep on talking about random books because we have so many different things that we enjoy.
Yes.
Books that we've enjoyed recently, classic books that we enjoy.
Yep. Books that were awesome before they became popular.
Mm-hmm. And all that fun stuff, so.
Yep, so we will tell you the time and date next. We don't know what our schedule is like next week, but we will let you know. Cause we'll see. Oh, we'll have to. Well, I'll talk to you about that later after Chronos after we're done with this and everything.
Yeah, if you don't get your tomorrow.
Yep. And you'll be yelling at me about 4:30, 5 o'clock. Check your schedule.
Yeah. I like knowing when you're gonna be here. You know when I'm here, it's not like I do anything weird.
No, you don't. I just think we need some time by ourselves.
I think so too. I love you, Lily, but we've been spending a lot of
The
time,
time together.
lately.
And then we're doing, streaming. Yeah.
I did not take that turn correctly. God damn it. Not gonna oh my boo. Get off the grass, get off the grass.
Oh, fucking banana.
Oh, God, there's so many good movies out there. I'm pretty sure we haven't even said all the movies that we enjoyed.
I know. I'm looking at my movie collection right now, and there are so many movies because there are movies that I enjoy that our family thinks is stupid, but whatever.
You know, me and like Rent, that I think our entire family, besides maybe Anna, but cousin, whatever number 4. So everybody else hates Rent. Like, go find a job. It's not about finding a job. Anyways, yeah, nobody really likes that or Sucker Punch or Alice in Wonderland.
No.
Those are my movies.
No one that really likes. I like my, you know how I like. Whoa, fuck! I don't know what the fuck I did there, but my no one really likes my what's I'm trying to say is National Treasures. Like I like National Treasures. Besides you.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh my god, it's a terrible movie. I like it because of the history, like because of the scavenger hunt. So we have different reasons why we like it, but we still like it. So again, some of those movies that we have mentioned today are family favorites. Like Grease, our family grew up on. Clue, our family grew up on that stuff.
Run down the hall and stab the
Cook!
You can't make it now without breaking eggs. Every couple tell you that.
What could happen to the cook? Good movie. Line say because people, again, it's like a cult classic. I'm gonna say that because this just, unless they've seen it, they don't know what you're talking about.
Right. An ex of mine did not understand Clue at all. And he's like, "Come on, why do you not find this absolutely hysterical?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. There's just too many good movies out there. So many movies to watch, so little time I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing.
Oh. It's a good thing you're like super far.
Apparently. Well, 100 if I get a good leeway on it, I can get a decent distance away from most everyone. Ooh, I don't want that stuff. Okay. As you can tell, we're getting tired because our conversation is lagging.
And yeah, so this is why this is the last race and
last Grand Prix.
Grand Prix, yes, that's what I meant.
And then we didn't post our last one on YouTube because we were having sound issues. For those of you who were actually watching the stream, you may have noticed that you couldn't hear me at all the entire second half. I think something happened to my mic. And why we sound so different now is we're using 2 different mics, different types of mics, so that's why we sound so different now. And why you may feel like Lily shouting in your ear.
Sorry about that.
It's just the weirdest of the mics, you might have to do some adjustments with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're talking about how it should be on YouTube.
Yeah. I might still post the first half of it on YouTube. I have to edit it, which takes, time and effort. But anyways, yeah, books next time. And we're not even talking just about, fiction books or specific genre books. We'll also talk about graphic novels, well, me specifically. I'll probably bring up Watchmen and Newsman again, but I have read other graphic novels. But also non-fiction books that we've read that we've enjoyed. I like reading about space.
I like history books. How could you just pass? Fucking shit.
But, so yeah. Ooh. And then maybe eventually we'll talk about TV shows.
Oh yeah, TV shows. There will be a couple, just about an hour on Star Trek if we talk about it. We might just do Star Trek.
Star Trek is going to be in and of itself.
Yes, especially after we come back from the Star Trek convention. So,
Yes.
Because we're going to have so much fun.
Oh my god, it's going to be the time of our lives, I hope.
This is our last race of the day night.
I just really want to get out of the house. I've been in the house so much. And nobody... I have no friends. Part of me is tempted because of, half boss goes drinking with his friends all the time. It's like, hey, I want to come along. Just to get out of the house. Not that I'm going. While I trust half boss, I don't know if I would trust his friend.
That's true. It's his friend, yeah.
So, but even though I'm pretty sure I could probably go drink, even though I'm a lightweight, still probably go pretty long with them. So, call up my inner college student.
Yes.
But yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. We're going up for karaoke special.
Yes, we'll let you know how it goes.
Obviously. I'll let you know if I can actually get Lily up to sing. And I love Lily. Her singing voice is really not the best. But it's less about not being in tune and more that she has no rhythm in her singing.
I have no rhythm in anything, really.
I mean, yeah, but you get the right words, but they're sometimes just not sung at the right time.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. I just don't hold a tune very well. So, not that I'm tone deaf, I just don't sound the best. So I did have a co-worker who now works in dairy, thankfully not in my line of Latin produce anymore, who once said I should go on American Idol. I'm like, 1, no. 2, I have other dreams besides, becoming a famous recording artist. Like, I plan on becoming a professor and a writer. I don't want to sing as a profession. So, he was annoying in general, but, yeah, even though he said that once, so I don't think I'm horrible, but I also don't think I'm going to be like the next Mariah Carey or anything. And it's karaoke, so it doesn't really matter if you can sing or not in karaoke. It's more about the bravery of getting up there and actually singing than if you're actually good on it.
I am not have really good singing.
So, I mean, my go-to karaoke song is a rap song by Eminem.
Oh, interesting.
Which is going to be funny because D&D Boss was actually listening to Eminem yesterday. And he's going to be surprised when all of a sudden I pull out Love the Way You Lie by Eminem, and I know every single lyric to that. Because obviously when I did karaoke in college, I'm a little bit more confident and not confident enough to stand up and sing in karaoke, not obviously about my singing skills in general. And so I would, and that was the song that I knew all the lyrics to, so I would sing that one. So I think he's gonna be like, oh wait, you're singing this? You actually know this song? Yes, I know this song. Because as I listen to generally the same 5 songs.
Yes, you do. Oh, fuck.
So I'm really liking my new playlist, so that's nice. I'm literally wanting to find things to do, to be able to listen to music to, so that I can continue listening to my playlist.
Nice.
Right? And we got this one right away, though.
Yes, we did.
There's a couple though we didn't get right away because I got in second place, but it's 100. Oh, we'll easily come back and sweep it out. It's gonna be 150. That's gonna be the hardest.
Yes, that one will probably be on there for a second.
A second. We're gonna be on there for weeks.
I know.
Probably even months.
We're still trying to get through it on our normal one, so.
Which we've kind of push to the side, obviously. But we'll still do it like an hour here and there, just kind of keep our skills up in between the times of our recording sessions.
Apparently we unlocked a new vehicle thing.
We will figure that out next time. So, for those of you who have been watching, and for those of you who are just watching the stream replay, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Stay safe out there. And, like, subscribe, follow, all those fun things that you do with YouTube and Twitch. So, alright.